So you guys are in the Citadel of Lushingworth, having made a daring infiltration to rescue your fallen comrade, only to find that he was being put up in an apartment in the guest quarters there at the Citadel Palace. The friendly guards were quite happy to show you to him. A discussion that occurred with just the other character. I can't remember your name, character's name offhand. That's really bad of me, sorry. You guys sat there and discussed
Alvarez.
Alvarez, yes, with the Viscount Perekinder and Finn about the doppelganger problem. And he informed you that they believe that they were located to the southeast of the city, and he was asking for your help to lure out some people so they can pinpoint the location of the doppelganger headquarters. But the door was opened, revealing to the party Alvarez resting comfortably on the bed in the guest quarters. A nice window with a breeze, kind of looking out at the fountain and the hedges and shrubbery that make up the garden that you guys had raced through. And it strikes you that these are the windows that you guys saw on the right-hand side of the building when you guys came out of the sewers.
Naturally.
Well, from what I remember, I just opened the door to them, right?
Indeed.
I'm gonna open. So yeah, I open the door. I get a huge smell of just sewer smell, and I'll ask.
Now we prestidigitated, you can't really smell it.
You did? Damn.
But there is a faint odor of incense.
You can't prove it was me.
Okay. I'll just open the door and just say, "Oh, hey."
How much did we discuss last time, or did we just get to his door?
You had just gotten to him.
Okay.
Yeah, we ended literally with like dramatic cut on the door opening.
Okay. All right, just then we know whether we need to have a conversation in Sue or not. Unless you don't want to tell us all the stuff that Finn told you.
Oh hell no! I'll probably like invite you guys in. And just like I guess, yeah. I guess I'll tell you guys about Finn and fuck. I forgot the other guy's name. Shit.
Alright, I'm back.
What was the other guy's name? I forgot.
You mean Viscount Perekinder?
Yes, yeah.
Wait, Per Kinder.
Yes.
Kinderkid?
How tall is this man?
He's about 5'11", graying hair.
Graying hair. Did you say he was a bit pudgy?
No, he's a bit gaunt, actually.
Big gaunt. Almost like he's a pair of Kinders in a coat.
What's our experience?
I'm on to you, Under.
I'm sure you are.
Actually, I would need to know that too. My sheet didn't save last week.
What, the XP total?
Yes, please.
Yes.
21,902 XP.
Oh, then my sheet did save. Good. I don't have to refresh my notes. Good thing I have it on 2 different fucking programs because reasons.
Okay, where are we?
We broke into the castle
Oh.
to rescue our compatriot that was taken by the guard.
They were
And,
on to
we're-
us.
And we're currently standing outside the guest quarters that he was given to stay in, not the prison.
Yeah, they were onto us. They actually just wanted to talk the entire time. We completely overreacted.
I think we overreacted at all. As far as we knew, the guards wanted to hunt us down.
Yes, I know, but like a hindsight thing.
Oh yeah, hindsight.
Right. I am trying to give Hayes the most third-person perspective on it. That way, there's no confusions about who needs to get killed.
But yeah, so the wanted posters and all that was just a ruse, and Alvaros was had a sit-down conversation with the Viscount and the Mr. Finn, and basically they told him what was going on. We have a pretty good idea where the headquarters or the possible last headquarters of the Changeling in the city is, and they would like us to well,
Do what we do
flush
best.
them out. Flush them out. Make some noise.
Are the
So
guards
we couldn't think
gonna
of
leave us
anybody
alone?
better. Yeah, as far as we know, it's probably gonna
You're breaking up.
like for all the wanted posters and stuff like that. We just have to solidify the presence of the changelings, and they got a pretty good idea where it is, and they want us to go take care of it.
Go inside your house.
Huh?
So why then? Why did they try to attack us in the first place?
Well, because there was an angry mob there, and they had to keep up appearances enough that they'd be able to extract party members to the keep without getting the mob on both our asses.
Yeah, right now the people of the city are in a frenzy.
It's all about the politicians lying to the people.
So, but if they knew where these people were, why didn't they go kill them?
They don't know exactly. They know what part of the city they're operating out of. They don't know the exact whereabouts of the hideout. Once we discover the exact whereabouts of the hideout, the cavalry quite literally will come running. I'm assuming.
Additionally, we're
Alvaros?
adventurers. Causing
Yeah.
very precise mass destruction is kind of what people hire our type for.
Bro, we
Feedback.
can't hear you. I don't know what's going on, but if you're outside,
I was saying check over and over. I forgot to mute myself because well, can't mute myself. I was adjusting my feedback on my headset because I bumped the knob and it was really loud.
Alrighty, so let's head over to that part of the city then. Let's get equipped and head over. Wait, is everybody
I'm-
properly rested?
I think
what
we're all at
are
home.
what are
I
they
think we're all
giving
at home.
us something for this task?
I'll improvise.
Yes, we are being compensated.
Like with
Yeah, we're not
cash, money.
doing this out of the kindness of our heart.
Ruffles, there's still something
What'd you
weird
take
with
us
the
for?
mic. It keeps going like.
What's up?
Well, if you stop talking over me and listen, I'd say every time you talk, your mic goes.
Oh, like right now even?
No, not right now.
Okay, it was just because I was outside.
That's why I
Yeah.
told you to get back in your house 5 times.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry. But well, I think I will.
And there he goes again. What?
I think we could go back out the way we came. Can't exactly walk out the front door.
Yeah, we should sneak out the exit.
So I'm assuming when we look out the window, there's not a whole lot of guards patrolling the garden.
There's a couple. Like there's like those two that were walking around before.
Okay, so we'll just time to exit as if they're not aware of our task. sure that wouldn't be too difficult to figure out the timing for getting back to that hole in the tree.
Probably not.
All right. Yeah, I'll just open the window then. How big is the window? Big enough for people to get through comfortably?
Oh yeah. It's like French door style, floor to ceiling.
Ooh. All right. I open the doors and throw a bed sheet out.
All right. It goes all of 2 feet, landing on the ground floor of which you are currently situated.
Hold on. Did you tie it off correctly?
No,
Oh,
it's
shit.
it's just laying on the ground at the moment.
Oh, I tie it off then.
All right.
Just be careful leaning out the window. We wouldn't want you to fall.
All right. Then yeah, I'll just wait for the timing between the guards, and we can all make our way over to the hole in the tree.
Okay. Yeah, you wait for the guard to go around the bend, and then you start making your way towards a sewer access at the back of the garden.
Oh yeah, we have to figure out. Well, but before we make our way across, let me get the map.
You know, it's gonna be kind of funny. If their secret base is actually in the house across the street from the apartment we were hiding in, you know, the one
The
that was
burnt-out
next
one?
door to the other apartment, because who would suspect 2 secret bases to be right across the street from each other?
Oh, you're saying the first safe house that we were in? That
Yep.
we blew up the building next to it and then crumpled the building?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I'm
see.
pretty sure the last place you guys were at was a church, right?
Yes.
Yes, that was B1. It was a cult church to a devil that my character is not a particular fan of.
Right.
Well, I mean, devil worship is kind of for posers.
Hmm.
Real spellcasters take it.
All right. Yeah, but you have no problem getting out of the citadel. Make your way along the wall back to the infernal church.
One second.
Wait, so okay.
There we go.
Wait, so we're going back to the church?
Yeah.
Well, that was like the
Yeah, we can go.
extraction point from the citadel. You guys are currently out of the citadel at the church in the city.
Yeah, we're using that just as a reference point of where we are. I mean, it would be the most logical place that our group would go to because we'd have the ability to go over and plan and etc. without being inside the citadel. Ah,
I think uh would Alvaros get any like hints or like really notice that this was like not a regular church? Because he wasn't here this last time. He was at the Citadel.
what are you looking for? Like, why are you wondering if it stands
Well-
out to you?
Because anything really to deal with devils or just fiendish kind of stuff, I think my character would be interested in. So, if he notices any of that kind of stuff, he'd probably just want to check it out a tiny bit. Not too much, just a little bit.
Well, you can, as you walk in, you kind of have a chill run down your spine. You can see there's looks to be a remnants of a magic circle in the center of the church. To the west, on the raised dais, is a broken altar.
Okay. Hello? Did you guys not hear me?
You didn't say anything.
I did. Okay, that's weird. Repeat that again?
The church. You know, you walk in, you feel a chill go down your spine. You can see in the center of it the remnants of a magic circle. Some type of summoning, protection, something or other. You know, the area looks like people have been moving around it, like they've been examining it. Up at the west side of the church, towards the outer wall of the city, on a raised dais, is a broken stone altar.
I think, I don't know. I'll just ask any random member of the party. It doesn't matter who. Just, like, why'd you guys pick this place?
It was empty. Unfortunately, it's also desecrated as shit.
Fair enough.
Matter of convenience is why we picked it. There was no real reason that we picked it.
What is it?
It's a cult church for a devil that my character is not a big fan of because of his history.
Why are we in it?
Because we were using it as a safe house that had good observations and lines of sight to the Citadel, so we could observe the Citadel and then make our way to the Citadel. We have made our way to the Citadel and are now leaving and came back to the same location because it was, again, a secure location that there was no occupants of. There's no real importance to this building right now.
Okay, but we gotta go.
Yes, that's why I was going to ask Alvaro where they
ceremony. He could purify this area.
Who could purify?
Why? We need to find the Changeling's base. I don't know why everybody's so focused on this fucking church.
It's not if you wanted to change it from desecrated to non-desecrated.
I mean,
yeah,
desecrated.
This is one of those
and desolate.
situations where if I'm going to consecrate it, I'm going to consecrate it by turning it into a pile of smoldering ash in the wind.
Yeah.
All right, Alvaro,
Uh,
where is
no-
the ideal location of this Changeling base? Where did you get told the sector that it was in?
I'm gonna be real, I genuinely don't remember.
Well, you weren't actually told. There was no.
don't think
there
so.
was no. There was no actual information that was transgressed between your character and
Yeah,
the DM.
I was just told
so-
that they want to.
Yes, that's
do
where you
that,
asked the
and then-
DM. Where was I told? It is.
Yeah, it's in the southeast.
Underworld.
It's in the southeast of the city. Sector X-Ray 2 is what they pointed to.
Okay.
All right, breach it clear, boys.
We gotta get over there first.
What sector are we in?
Bravo 1.
Okay.
All right.
We have the teleport spell.
No, and that also I don't think would reach.
What, teleport? Yeah, it would reach.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
no,
not
I
X-Ray.
was thinking
I
dimensional
misread it. It's in Victor 2. My bad.
Even further away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it's time to pull out the makeup chair.
Makeup. I don't need makeup.
Well, for those of us that do. You're not
Alright.
wanted, but we are.
My face is already very pretty. Very honorable. Sorry, very unhonorable.
All right. Well, for those of you that have wanted posters up, you can definitely make your disguise kit check.
Ooh, I'd like one as well.
That's
Mhm.
just a one check for the entire party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He applies a very nice disguise over everybody. You look like a mariachi band. No one will stop and question you.
Yeah, they're too afraid to talk to us because we'll start singing. All right, then. Yeah, I think we'll just start making our way across the city.
All right. Yeah, you start making your way across the city. You know, as you get close, you know, to like the main drag and all that, you notice that the civilians kind of keep their distance from you. You know, no one even bothers to ask why there's 5 people in a band called the Three Amigos. You know,
It's just the two of you really hate each other.
The Three Amigos and two Nemesi.
and the other guys.
3 amigos and 2 rivals.
All right.
No, you cross the
Um,
bridge.
Yep.
Past the Blossom. Make your way down to Victor 2. It's a residential block. The homes here look to be a little they're not quite like the row houses that you had in the other parts of the city. These are more older, though not as well kept as some of the villas in the well-to-do sections of India and Juneau.
All right. Well, let's take a look and see if we can find a nice observation post. Have HK and myself keeping our eyes out for a discreet location that looks unoccupied.
Yeah. There's this house with a minaret at the top. Looks to be abandoned. All of the windows have like boards over them. The front door is also boarded up. So,
Any posts on the door?
no post, but there is some old paint that's long since weathered. The paint looks to have spelt the word plague painted on the side of the building. Like someone had taken like some red paint, just quickly slapped it on there, and it's since worn off.
Perfect. All right. What's the back of the property look like?
So this part of town, they aren't arranged like as blocks with a courtyard in it. There's just a narrow alley behind, with other narrow alleys kind of jutting off to the main streets around the block,
All right.
like Fishbone style.
Is it somewhat secluded still though in that rear?
Oh yeah. Like you go down there, and besides like a vague like dampness on the road, like people throw out their bathwater and the chamber pots and stuff, just let it sit there. There's like no one out there. A couple stories up, you can see a couple of buildings have like some string between them, some laundry sitting there drying.
All right. Let's make our way inside of the plague house then. The back door locked?
Yeah,
Boarded up or no?
it's boarded up.
All right. Carpenter tools unboarded up.
Okay.
Under.
Mhm.
For reference, I have redonned my armor.
Okay. That's good to know.
I had to specify, because last time I got out of it just to go with the priest vestment, so I'd be better undercover.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you start prying the boards off. What's everyone's passive perception?
15?
16.
22. So I am distracted.
11.
No comms, HK.
13.
Oh, okay, you're really quiet.
Sorry, 13.
All right, yeah. So as he's prying off the boards on this door and setting them aside in this alley, you begin to notice something peculiar. At the ends of the alley, you see a couple of guys just kind of go to the end of the alley from the road and just stand there. They're just looking down the alley at you guys. Around the corner of this building, down a shorter but also narrow alley that leads to a different street, you see another guy. And these are just like normal, one looks to be like a baker, another looks to be a haberdasher, another perhaps some type of woodworker. He has like a leathery apron on.
Distance?
So the closest one is... Need to check. Alright, these would be 5, 10, 15, 20... Be 40 feet. Would be the closest one, which is the one down that narrow alley that you like right next to the minaret house. At the longer end of the alleys are about 80 feet.
All right. Let's see here. Um,
And they begin walking down these alleys towards you slowly.
yeah. Long alley, 80 feet, gust of wind.
And you guys are rolling initiative then.
He's attacking the baker?
He is attacking the baker. Roll initiative.
It's a non-lethal spell, but yes.
He's attacking the baker, this murderer. I knew these people were really criminals.
So you went around a corner and attacked the baker.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
Lucina on point with the initial roll.
I mean, all he's doing over there is trying to make fudge.
Ruffles.
Wait, rolling initiative already? Goddamn.
Yeah,
So we're-
Gilbert wants to kill a baker.
Alright, well,
Okay, they are clearly here to murder us.
We're just
It's
trying
an
to
abandoned.
see why
It's
we're
an
getting
empty
into
alley.
The plague building. That's
Alright, well-
And they're slowly walking down the alley towards you while
Okay.
snapping their fingers.
Yeah, it's an empty alley that you would not expect this many people to be in.
Like-
They're clearly hostile.
Come on, do you not know how to read a scene?
Listen here. I'm not very intelligent, but
Hayes, this would be about midday. Anybody that has a job trade would not be roaming around an alley.
Also,
maybe he's trying to find more flour. Ask his neighbor.
Maybe he's on a smoke break.
3 of them? Or how many were there under?
There are 8 of them, one in each alleyway, heading
eight-
towards
eight-
the streets.
8
Hey.
individuals of diverse job.
Yeah.
All coming down the same alleys at the same times, snapping their fingers and walking in unison.
He added the snapping the finger part in the 8. I thought there was 3 guys at the baker's buddy just checking out what's going on.
So,
Do
for-
they look hostile?
yes, they are advancing menacingly down the alleyway while snapping their
Oh.
fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. People tend to look hostile when you attack them.
Anyway, Freeman. Freeman?
I'm here. I was just posting that.
What are you
and I was
doing?
Also watching it. I start whistling. No, I'm kidding. If you haven't seen that scene, that's what I was saying. I start whistling. Well, how far along the opening of the door did I get? You know, what percentage of the boards have I removed?
You've removed like a good 80% of the boards.
So I'd be able to open the door with an action, because it's most likely
You
locked.
could try. Yes, you could try to unlock the door if you think it's locked.
What if this is their base? You're getting in there.
It wouldn't have been boarded up. It would have been sealed in a different way that wouldn't have been hard to get through. All right. Well, then I would like to try the handle as a free action. See if it's locked.
It's an item interaction to interact with the door, and it is
Right,
locked.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will pick the lock.
Okay, make a Thieves' Tools check. You
open
hear
the door.
the clunk of a door unlocking.
I open the door.
You have no item interaction left with which to do that.
Got him.
You do got me.
Got him.
All right. Well, is there any way that I could open the door or no?
Yeah, you could use a bonus action to open the door.
Okay, I can do that then.
All right. You open the door on rusty, creaking hinges. The inside is dark. You see cobwebs, in the corners. The wallpaper peeling off the walls. The
All right.
floorboards are there, but grimy looking.
Well, I'm gonna move inside to create a bottleneck.
Okay. You head inside.
How much space is there inside to facing this door? Like, what's the rough layout? Like long hall? Am I opening the door
It's-
into a room?
It is similar to some of the other buildings you've been in. It's like a long hall from front to back with some stairs on the left and some stairs. A door on the left that opens to stairs going to the basement. Opposite that, closer to the front door, is the stairs heading up to the second floor. Door 2 doors on the left wall, 3 doors on the right wall, all closed. The hall is about 5 feet wide.
How far is it to the furthest door? Either right or left, doesn't it?
Furthest door on the right or left, they're actually the same distance then, would be 30 feet from you.
All right, I will go to one of those doors and just kind of stand in the hall because
Okay.
I can't open it anymore.
Mhm.
Just to get basically if they're gonna come to
Do you
us,
have dark
we
vision?
might as well
Okay. So yeah, you get to that door, you turn around to face the party, and you notice something in your dark vision. At like the second floor landing, like they used the fact that the ceiling there is much higher, is a skeleton hanging at the end of a rope,
Well,
like someone
now
hung
I know where to get
themselves.
some free rope. All right, that'll be it then.
Takashi,
Okay, loose.
who are you shooting?
Well, you said there was one closer than the other ones.
Yes.
I'm shooting him.
Okay.
Oh
Roll
my
hit.
god, look at this
I'm
man.
not the only one
Equal
shooting
force
bakers.
against some gentleman walking down an alleyway.
Yeah, well, he said they looked very aggressive now. That changes things. Aggressive bakers, they have the roly things, very dangerous.
And Hayes also heard the same thing that I heard, that there was only 3 of them. Once he heard there was 8, he's like, okay, yeah, nope, I agree, this is hostile. So it's fine.
I'm trying to find a...
But the poor baker, the butcher, and the candlestick maker.
Are already dead.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so let me try one of these. This is going to be... you know what? I use a little fighty spirit, give myself advantage.
Okay.
Also, quick question, something that we
Sharpshooter, this one.
All right. That hits.
Okay. Damage, yeah.
Also, quick question for everybody that was here last week. Are we going to use our special items, or that's something we could have discussed, whether we use them in the first encounter or the final encounter?
What?
Our new
The
toys.
bombs.
I actually don't know those.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, the arrow sticks
I'm
in him.
gonna... No, I'm gonna reroll the damage. I didn't like that.
I have a bunch of them, so it's okay. You can use as many as you want. I have all of them.
I'm just saying preservation of the location.
Oh, wait,
I don't
nope.
think it's a good idea in this area to use them.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can't do that with Piercer. Yeah, I rerolled that. I don't like that number. That's a little better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Ruffles, we should not
Okay.
be using those in our current position.
And now shoot him again!
All right, yeah. Yeah, your first arrow sticks into him. He reaches up as if to pull it out. Then you shoot him again. Roll to hit.
Does it look like it hurt him?
Yes, it did do damage.
Okay, then shoot him again. Oh.
You miss.
Well, I actually surge.
As he pulls
So-
out the arrow, saying, "You useless primate."
So this gives me another action, right?
Yes.
So that means I get 2 more attacks, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I did that wrong. Shoot him again!
Hit.
And what did he say to me? This...
He called you a useless primate.
Primate!
So you shoot him again. Yeah. Uh-huh.
How many times is that? 1, 2...
That's 3 shots.
One more. Okay.
Yeah, one more.
Shoot him again. Wha-bam!
Also a hit.
Oh, I've been doing this damage wrong. These are sharpshooters, like I said. So, add 10 to each of those that hit.
I was just going to ask, didn't you say sharpshooter? So shouldn't it be plus 15?
Yeah. So that one's 19. The other one that hit, that's 18, and then the other one that hits another 18.
All right, that kills him.
It did. Okay.
He
now,
collapses into tofu on the ground.
Yeah, fuck you, you useless non-primate. And then I'm gonna be very honorable and run inside the building.
Okay. You run inside the building.
Yes. And all the way back.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you can run there. You're like right next to Freeman.
Am I still able to open the door or no?
Sure.
I open the door.
Okay, you open a door.
What's in the door?
A spider the size of a small pony, staring right at you. It's in melee
What?
with you.
What?
Oh no.
A what? The size of a small pony?
A spider.
A spider. A large.
like-
Remember I
a
mentioned the
Minecraft spider.
cobwebs?
Do I have enough movement still to get behind the freedman?
How much movement speed do you normally have?
30.
Nah, you're out.
Okay,
My
I
real
flip it
question
off.
is, why did the spider close the door?
Maybe it's a trapdoor spider.
Ah. Thank you for getting that, Pete. I was really hoping
All
somebody would.
Lucina,
I believe I said I was casting spell.
you are casting a spell. You're still targeting Gust of Wind at that guy?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's make a strength save, I believe. Oh no, when he starts his
He's
turn.
not targeting the dead guy, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to target, that other alley. Okay, yeah, so let's see here. 60-foot long line, 10 feet wide. Bum. Any creature. Blah, blah, blah. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on the save. So he'll have to do that in a little bit.
Yes, he will.
After the wind.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
Let's see. That's the action. So with my bonus action, actually, what other stuff do I see?
Well, you shot a gust of wind, I'm going to presume to the northeast along this alleyway towards the farther away one. There's another one coming down the alleyway behind you. And also, there are 8 total alleys that are like exits that lead out into streets. All of them had one guy coming down at each. Takashi killed the one at the closest corner. You're firing along like the backbone of like a fishbone style alley system. But so there's one behind you still. He's 50 feet away.
Oh, there are 8 alleys.
Yes.
Did you think there were 8 people going down one alley?
No, I thought it was like 4 alleys with two dudes apiece.
I mean, that's kind of what I thought too.
Yeah, I'll stick with this. That's it. Actually, What's within 10 feet above me, like overhanging the store? Under?
Hold on. 10 feet above you, overhanging this door, is a boarded up window.
Any kind of platform or stuff to hang on to over there?
No, it's the opposite. It actually juts out a little bit into the alley. Like they built it wider at the top than at the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hold my position here, blasting down that one way.
Okay. And Alvaros.
How many are left?
7.
7. What's okay?
Here, easy, quick reference in terms of what the alley looks like from the top down.
Say that again. You glitched out for me.
Here are what the alleyways look like looking from the air, if you were looking down at them.
Okay. So I assume I can't. What? Do I have to? I don't have to see to use Eldritch Blast, do I? No.
No,
No.
it's just an attack roll.
Right. Okay. I'll use. I guess I'll just use Eldritch Blast and hit 2 different people.
Okay. Which ones? Anyone's in particular? Are you targeting the guy in the gust, the guy, or the rest of the guys not in the gusts?
Any that are in the gust and the other closest one.
So there's one in the gust, and there's another guy coming from behind, so you could shoot both of them. It's like aiming down like the long alley, one arm each way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's do attack rolls then.
So just shit. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. And another one.
That hits.
I should have just done roll D2, but I mean, or whatever. Whatever, it works.
That also hits. Go ahead and roll the damage for the 2 hits.
Okay. Wait.
They're-
It's a 9 and a 7.
Right, it's 9 to 7. They're both at +1.
Yes.
All right. All right, yeah, so you shoot them. They begin calling you, you're going to die, primate.
Shut up, you fucking tofu.
Anything else?
I'll ask Freeman if I can borrow a dagger. He's inside, but
We've gone over this a couple of times. Yes, you have a dagger.
I have 1 dagger, but I need 2.
Yes.
But what about second dagger?
We've gone over this. You have a second dagger. Yes.
When did I get a second one?
When you went shopping,
I remember
You
only
asked-
buying 1.
you asked if you could get a second one, and you like that session. You asked if you could get a second one.
Did I? Because I don't have a second dagger in my inventory. Oh, okay. If Andre's okay with it.
Yeah.
Well, this actually. Oh, they're not. Yeah, okay. I'm fine. No, I won't. Guess I won't do anything.
All right. Spider. Spider is surprised. HK.
How many of them are and where are they directional?
There is one in every direction, except for the direction that the guy died in.
Let's shoot one.
Okay. Okay. So there's 8 different people.
Yeah,
There's
there-
7 left.
Yeah, like if you scroll up like a little bit, mister, you'll see where I posted the map of the alleyway.
So what mission is the spider on?
He went after Alvaros.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. So where are we at on this?
The center.
We're at the very center.
Yep.
Okay.
And
so,
that the middle like alley, like the one like right at this corner, that's where Takashi just aimed down a sharpshooter and shot a guy. There's a gust of wind going to the east.
I'm gonna aim at two more guys and blast them, I suppose.
Okay, which guys are you targeting?
How many of them has any of them been hit already? Can I tell?
Yes, the 2 at either extreme end of the long part, like the central part of the alley, have been shot once each.
Okay, well, I'll start shooting one of them, each one of
Okay.
them.
Roll to hit then. Those both hit.
Ten and 5. Force damage.
All right, yeah, they are injured by that. Anything else?
Who's the closest one to them?
You guys are all clumped up there. I'm gonna say Soup is the closest to them.
Right then.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. these guys' turn, one of which starts in a gust of wind. And must make a strength save.
He's a big weenie butt and gets bullied.
What's it, EC?
His save is insufficient.
All right, yeah, he goes tumbling ass over bean curd down the alleyway. So he's knocked 15 feet back, I believe.
Yep. He could try walking back through if he'd like. It'll only cost him movement.
No, you see him disappear as he goes back around the corner, since he's out on the street anyway.
Cool, now he comes down another alleyway. Just turn that one onto that one alley.
On the other alleys, they all dash, and the remaining 6 of them run into melee with you guys. Stone Soup.
Well, that means me first, I believe. Because you said I was closest.
Yes, there are 2 in melee with you, 1 in melee with Alvaros, 1 in melee with Lucina, 1 in melee with HK, and 1 in... Wait, no, Takashi went inside.
Wait,
So
one was in melee with me? Oh,
yeah, they ran down the alleyway. They just dashed. They have a 60-foot move when they do that.
oh, okay.
So,
Real quick, we're
yeah,
still 6, right?
say again?
We're still 6, yeah?
As far as I'm aware.
Alright. Then I'm just going to pick one of the ones in melee with me,
Mm-hmm.
and go to town with my big rock.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
Hey, that works.
A hit and a crit.
Very nice. I'm going to do the first hit against one guy, and then the second... we'll see. I'm just going to do the first hit and then see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, 24 bludgeoning damage against one of these guys.
Okay. Yeah, he's injured by that. Not yet bloodied.
Ah, well then we're going to hit him again.
Okay.
With 28 bludgeoning damage.
He dies.
Nice.
Squish, tofu. Anything
Now,
else?
let's see here. Yes, I do have something else, actually. Where is it? Ah, yes. Because I reduced a creature to 0 hit points, I can make a melee weapon attack as my bonus action. So I'm going to hit the other guy now.
Nice. Yep, one of the other 2 in melee
Ooh.
with you. You miss.
Ah, well, that's the price you pay. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Freeman. The door was opened. There was a giant spider there. It looked surprised to see you 2 in there. It is in melee with you.
Well, I would like to, well, how big is the room, actually?
The room that the spider is in is looks to be a 15 by 15 room. No furniture
So I
that you
could-
can see, just lots of cobwebs.
So I could get inside the room.
Or you could just close the door.
You look like you could get yourself inside the room, but with the amount of webbing in there, you think that would be difficult to move around.
Okay, if it's heavily webbed, then yeah,
Yes.
I'll take Takashi's advice and just close the door.
Okay, you close the door.
Which way does the door swing? Into the room, I'm assuming?
Into the room, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm gonna close the door. That sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
And then I will get position and just hide and aim at the our entryway, and holding to shoot at anybody that's not a friendly coming through it.
Mm-hmm. Is that all?
Yeah, you want me to hide?
Sure.
Found a good sack of flour to sit behind.
All right. Takahashi.
I go back out so I can shoot something.
All right. You step back out into the alleyway, and you realize that the doppelgangers have all rushed up to the rest of the party that was by this door. They are very close to you. They are all within 10 feet.
Well, I mean, wouldn't I have seen them then?
Well, they're to the left and right as you step onto this alleyway. There's no windows. You don't see them. You're not in melee with them.
All right, well, I shoot one of them.
All right. Anyone in particular?
Is there an injured one?
Yes, there is. Over by Stone Soup.
I shoot him.
All right. One of the two in melee is Stone Soup. Roll to hit. You splattered one of them. Looks like, and that hits. All right. That guy's bloodied.
I'll finish him off.
Roll to hit. That does not hit.
I don't finish him off.
Anything else?
Like, what are the rest of the things doing?
Attacking your party members because they ran up into melee with
So
them.
they're all distracted.
Yes.
All right, then no, nothing else.
Okay. Lucina, there is one in melee with you.
Let's see here. Well, I shall use my bonus action to direct my gust of wind onto that guy. And
Are you sure you want to do that? Wait, no, that would be there. Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. You're good.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Everything all good under?
Yeah, you're good.
I was going to say, never a good question to have your DM asking you.
I misunderstood the spell for a second, so I thought it was something. I thought it acted differently than it did. And then I reread it and realized he'd be fine.
What was the concern?
That you just basically flipped it around and we're now shooting everyone in the alley.
Oh, what, with wind?
Yes.
Actually, is there a way to pivot and bully just the changelings?
No. Too close quarters.
All right. Good to know.
I don't know if any of you saw the news, but the Mount Washington Observatory recently recorded the highest ever wind chill at minus 108.
Shit.
Yeah,
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Right. Right, where was I? Right. So I'm gonna reposition my gust of wind onto that dude. And are there two guys in melee with me?
Nope, just the one.
I'm able to pivot around to get two guys in melee with me?
Yes. Do you want to be in melee with the guy next to HK or one of the two fighting Stone Soup still?
I'll pivot to be near the one next to HK. That won't provoke an opportunity attack, will it?
No, because you're just pivoting around inside of a zone of control. You're now within two zones of control, basically. You've gone to the intersection point of them.
Okay, excellent. In that case, okay, so now that I got a better idea how this is set up, I'd instead like to pivot between those guys, gust of wind the dude whose zone of control I don't want to leave. That way I bully him away. And then I'm going to action twin cast Shocking Grasp on these two changelings either side of me.
Okay. Well, roll your hits. They both hit.
Nine and 12 lightning damage, and they lose their reactions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them just snarls at you about how it is useless to resist.
All right.
Does he say resistance is futile?
Nope, he says it's useless to resist.
Resistance is useless.
They're repeating the stock lines that every changeling screams at you in Baldur's Gate.
Ah.
Although I guess Underdark's trying to not blow out his vocal cords screaming like an old man with dry lungs.
Yeah, I can't do that voice without really hurting my throat, and it already hurts.
Yeah, seriously, it really does kill. Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Alvaros, there's one in melee with you.
Right. Guess I'll just hit him. Does it take an action to go dual wield with my longsword? Would you say?
No, if you're to use it like as a versatile weapon, that's just an item interaction to just grab it with your other hand.
Okay, so then yeah, I'll grab it with my other hand. So that will be increased to a 1d10 instead of a 1d8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can two-hand it.
But I'm gonna, I'll roll to hit first.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be a
I assume you're attacking the guy in front of you.
Yeah, of course.
You do not hit.
Then I guess I'll use my bonus actions. Does I have two daggers apparently that I forgot about?
How are you drawing a dagger? Generally, drawing a weapon or the like requires an item interaction, and you were using that to switch from a one to two-handed stance.
Damn. I guess I won't do anything.
Okay. Freeman and... No, just Freeman, because you're over there by the door. You hear the sound of light tapping, like a spider walking on wood. HK.
Well, that's just settling.
I have kind of a. This guy's in melee with us, right?
There's one guy in melee with you right now. That guy, on the other side of that guy is Lucina.
Got it. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know I can cast Booming Blade as an action on my Thunder God. However, my question is, can I cast the bonus action spell Branding Smite on my gauntlets as well?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm doing. Now I'm hitting him.
Alright, so you're casting Branding Smite, and then I believe that part of that is you make an attack with it. So roll to hit. That's a solid hit.
$16 points, a mixture of thunder and radiant damage.
Alright. He is bloodied by that.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Alright, doppelgangers. They shed their human-like forms. So they just look like amorphous humanoid blobs of tofu. And they begin swinging. So let's see. The two guys on Stone Soup are each going to make 2 attacks.
Oh, another guy moved in?
Yeah, there were 3 in total in melee with you.
Oh, right, yeah, there was one overlap.
Mm-hmm. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
So 2 hits.
2 hits.
They hit you for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
Then the guy by Alvaros is going to take a swing at him.
Okay.
What's your AC?
12.
So 2 hits then.
Yep.
For a total of 14 bludgeoning.
How is his armor class 12?
Ah.
It's really bad.
Let's see. Then the guy in front of Lucina has to make a strength save at the start of his turn. He goes tumbling, ass over being curd. And he's just going to spend it. He's in a, I don't think it, does it knock him prone? I don't think it does.
I don't think so. Just
Uh,
push
No,
it
just
back.
moves you.
Yeah, just pushes him back. And then he is going to dash to get right back up to you. But that's all you can do. The other guy on the other side of you is going to attack HK. Does 25 hit HK?
25 will hit HK.
So that is 5 bludgeoning damage.
Right? I need him to make a deck save because I am hellish rebuking him.
Ooh. All right, I think he made it.
Yeah, I think he. Fuck. Yeah, he made it.
And he dances out of the way. As you see down that other alley with the dead guy, the guy that got shot before that hit Lucina comes running around the corner. He's going to end up being 20 feet away from you guys despite his dash because he had to dash along the street. Is it safe for half?
Save for half. But he takes 5 points of fire damage.
All right. Yeah, the other guy comes around the corner, 20 feet from UHK and Lucina. And then Stone Soup's turn.
All right, there are 2 guys in melee with me. I'm gonna.
Yes, one is bloodied.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go for the bloodied one then.
All right. Roll to hit.
Ooh, not so good.
You do not hit him.
All right, that's it.
All right. You guys hear the sound of hoof falls on cobblestone. A lot of them. Freeman?
So none of them have crossed the threshold of the door that I would have seen.
None of them have even stepped in front of the door, in the alley.
Yeah, the opening.
You don't
yeah,
see them
I don't
at
mean
all.
the threshold of the door. I mean none of them have crossed in front of the door that I would have seen.
Correct.
Well, I guess I'll go to the second floor.
All right. You go up the stairs, kind of brushing aside the hanging corpse. The bones kind of rattling a bit, barely held together by some really stretched and leathery looking sinews. And get to the top of the stairs.
All right. A bonus action dash to get to the rear windows.
You get to the rear windows, which are boarded up.
All right. Is there any furniture? I'm assuming it was boarded up and somebody died on the inside, so that means they probably had some chairs and stuff. Is there any furniture that I could grab near me to throw through the window?
There is a table.
Yeah, smaller chair.
Well, it's like a long, thin table, like the kind that as you shove it through a window, you could actually do that.
Oh, like a coffee table. Okay.
Well, it's called a console table. It's actually like half the depth of a coffee table. It's what you would generally put on the wall of a hallway.
Yeah. Okay. I never knew the name of it. I just called those tall coffee tables. Tall, skinny coffee tables.
Yeah, it's a table for holding that one plate you never washed because you just use it to hold your keys.
Yep, and there's a couple pictures of people you don't actually care about on it.
Yeah. 2 candles.
Just so other people think you care about it. All right. Yeah. Then I would like to begin interacting with that to throw it through the window.
Okay.
Actually, no. I have an action. So
You
yeah,
do have an action. It is an athletics check to just huck the table through the window.
Hmm. Do I feel like I would actually manage to beat the DC? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you pick up this table and you hug it through the window. The glass and wood shattering. Sunlight, kind of streaming in. The table falling, amongst the party as it erupts into flame. And
Table?
yes,
Huh.
I need everyone to make dex saves, except for Freeman,
Wait, you need what? Why?
because you're right in front of it. Or you're in that door. Like it came from above you, the window
No, no,
above
no.
you.
You said directly above the door is an overhang, and I would be
Yes.
right at the doorway.
Yes.
It's,
And then
it's
this-
detonating out.
Yeah. And then this he threw a table through the window that's above you in that overhang. It fell to the ground and exploded into flame outward.
I'd like to talk to the carpenters of the city because who the fuck makes an exploding table?
It's what was inside, not the table itself.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be able to see what's in? What do you mean?
I'm having
inside
such
a
a
table?
whiplash. Why the fuck
Yeah,
is a table falling out of a window?
Because Freeman threw it through the window from the second floor.
I'm
Oh, you
confused.
all right down there.
Being a table with something inside, a table just has legs and a flat top.
Unless there
Yes.
was something like affixed to the underside of the table.
There was a secret compartment in that table that had something fragile in it that explodes.
Interesting.
Alright,
Apparently we're
what'd you
fighting
say?
Yoshikage.
I wasn't expecting you to throw it through a window when I put it there. I'm sorry.
I'm confused why I did
I
that.
wasn't expecting
Alright,
an
guys.
explosive thing to be there.
Very
I would have thrown it through the
temperamental
window.
explosive
So
wound.
I need dex saves from everybody except Freeman.
Well,
And
sorry,
also all
guys.
of the doppelgangers.
What's that?
And also all
What's
6 of the
next?
remaining doppelgangers.
Oh, okay.
What kind of save it was?
Dexterity.
Dex.
Something is going
Great.
kaboom.
Yes, fire is washing over all of you. You need to make dex saves.
Under.
Okay.
Will this affect the explosives?
We'll see.
Depends on how well you roll.
Those are contained and shockproofed and everything like that. Like how we designed the containers was essentially for this exact situation.
allegedly, fire damage of enough quantity.
It's not that much quantity.
Fireproof. I made it shockproof.
Yeah, they're sealed inside of a
It's
container. They're already
inside.
fireproof.
Yeah, they're inside a container, inside people's backpacks. Like none of you had prepped these things like to be ready to be thrown, so they're not like out and in your hand when this goes off.
Like, no, Lucina, they're fine. They're designed like the containers that we built for them.
Yeah,
is
Ruffles,
specific for this kind of shit
Ruffles.
happening.
I know. I ask because I've been in this situation before.
Well, that's
Yes.
if they got wet. It's totally different.
No, different
No,
situation.
no. He's talking about when the enemy specifically targeted all of the oil on him. They didn't shoot at him. They shot at his barrels of oil.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a little different.
All right, so let's see here. Takashi fails. Stone suit pass. Pass,
It's
pass,
available
pass.
material.
Fail, pass,
Oh, it's
fail.
gonna check.
Lucina fails. Alvarez fails. HK fails.
You fail.
All right, so those of you that failed take 10 points of fire damage.
You
Okay, that's
really
not bad.
want to put on the damage?
If you
tonight?
passed, you take half.
Half of 10? Alright.
Yes.
No, see, Misters, this should be terrifying that he's really laying on the damage.
Nah.
If he's throwing 2d10 at us now, imagine what he's throwing at us deeper in.
2d12. Ugh.
Gasp!
Oh my god! What if it was 3d10?
No, what if he's using d20s for the damage die?
4d6.
No, that's only if rocks fall. D20's ever used.
All right. So that was your action, Freeman.
Um,
I imagine
Well,
that was
I would
not
like
the
to hope-
effect you were hoping for.
yeah, no, not quite. I was just hoping to make a hole to be able to, shoot out of, not make a hole that then
Yeah,
also
but when you
detonated.
see something, you know what's directly below the window.
I guess I wasn't thorough in explaining. I was just trying to bash the window like a battering ram. I wasn't intending to throw the thing through it. But it's already happened, so we can't take it back.
Yeah.
As soon as he said that, everybody needs to take dex save, I couldn't really, undo what
The
I
time
did.
to say that would have been when I said, all right, make an athletics check to huck it through the window. That's when
yeah,
you should
I
have
suppose
spoken up
I
about that.
did. Yeah, I suppose I didn't specify. Nope, it's fine. It's only 10 damage. Oh, okay. Well, then I pull my head back in. Or I guess, yeah. I mean, I would have stuck my head out the window after doing that anyway. I just would have chucked it and kind of wondered what the explosion was.
Yeah, you chuck it through the window, whoosh, big flash of fire and smoke.
Kind of tilt my head a little aside and ready my crossbow.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right, Takahashi.
Yes.
So there are enemies, perhaps some within as well as without.
I shoot.
Which one?
Loose. Is there an injured one?
Yes,
Loose.
they're all injured. Do you want a bloodied one?
Loose, yes.
Okay, roll to hit. You hit him.
Reroll, piercer.
Okay. The 1 by HK dies.
I shoot another one.
The other bloodied one?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you
Okay,
missed.
that's what?
He shot the enemy that was in melee with you.
Okay. Did he hit me with the one?
No, he killed the enemy in front of you.
Oh, good.
All right, so that missed. Anything else, Takashi?
Takahashi?
Uh-huh. Anything else?
No.
All right. Lucina. Oh, Lucina, did you make a concentration check for that gust of wind?
Oh shit, thank you for reminding me.
The wind has stopped.
The wind has stopped.
There is still that one in melee with you. The first one that you blew down is 20 feet away, running down the alley towards you guys.
Is there any way, how many of these guys can I catch in a 15-foot cube?
Do you care about allies?
Yes, so let's add an addendum to that of including 10 feet of, like, opportunity attack free maneuverability.
Okay. Do you care if you get allies within that 15 feet cube?
Yes.
Then you can get one.
How many if I'm okay with friendly fire?
Then you could get 4.
Who would be in the AoE?
Yes.
That seems like a high ratio.
Like, you'd basically be centering it on the combat. It would get pretty much everyone in the combat.
Detonate entire melee?
Pretty much, yes. Except for that one guy who's still 20 feet away running down the alley towards you.
You blow me up, you're frontlining next time.
Yeah, I think I'll just take the spear and use it to taser one of these changelings.
The one in melee with you, presumably?
Yep.
Alright, roll to hit.
Does
You
a
hit him.
23 hit him with the shocky end?
Mm-hmm.
12 points of lightning damage.
He's now bloodied. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Alvaros, still in melee with one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna. I'll switch to my daggers, I guess.
Okay. You pop out your 2 daggers. If I understand you correctly.
Yes. I guess I'll hit with one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, normally it's an action to attack with your main hand, and then you can use a bonus action to attack with the offhand.
Yeah, okay.
So go ahead and roll to hit for your main hand. That hits.
That's not damage, that's just bonus action.
Ah, okay. The offhand misses.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, you stick it in, and it's like sticking it into meringue. It's like there's like nothing in there.
Ugh. That's weird.
Anything else?
I don't. No.
Okay.
I don't think I could, but yeah.
HK?
Is there still one in melee with me?
No, that one got killed.
Okay, then how many more are left?
There are 2 in melee with Stone Soup, 1 in melee with Lucina, 1 in melee with Alvaros, and 1 20 feet away from you running, and it looks like he'll be getting in melee with you first.
Going to blast him, the one that's 20 feet away.
All right. Roll to hit. If it helps, he is bloodied. Well, the crit hits.
$13 points of force damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's injured. Anything else?
I knew.
Alrighty, these guys. Alright, well, the 2 still in melee with Stone Soup are going to continue trying to remove the barrier. I think you said your AC Stone Soup was 16, yeah?
Yep. So that is
3 hits.
3 hits.
For a total of 19 bludgeoning. Alvaros, the one in front of you, is going to try to hit you.
Okay.
I don't think he does.
What do you get?
10.
Oh no, he does not.
Alright, and in front of Lucina, that one's going to try to hit you twice.
And misses terribly like a giant weenie.
Does an 18 hit you?
I shall permit it.
Alright, he hits you for 10 bludgeoning.
Howie.
And then the last one's going to run up in the melee from the other side of HK and try to hit him. HK, does a 21 hit you?
Me?
HK?
Yes. 21 does hit me.
Okay. He hits you for 9 bludgeoning. And Stone Soup.
Okay. Is there just one guy or two left in melee with me?
There are two in melee with you. One looks to be near death. The other is simply lightly injured.
All right, we'll go for the near-death one.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
$12 bludgeoning damage.
He dies.
All right, gonna bonus action. Well, actually, no, I'm using my action to attack, so I'll finish by hitting the other guy. Well, no, I can break up my attack. So yeah, bonus action, hit the other guy, and then the other half of my extra attack, hit the other guy.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Ooh, all right then.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Freeman.
Well, I'd like to poke my head out and observe the carnage.
Yeah,
What do I see from the above ground perspective?
you see Stone Soup murdering one of them and engaging with the last one near him. Alvaro's fighting with one, Lucina fighting with one, and HK fighting with one.
Ignoring the one fighting Stone Soup, because I'm pretty sure she can handle herself. What do the other three look like health-wise?
The ones fighting Lucina and HK are both bloodied.
And the one fighting Alvaros is
Injured.
full health? Injured? Okay. Alright, then I will fire at that one, fighting Alvaros.
All right.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Like to aim at him,
Sure.
steadying myself on the windowsill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just kind of lean down, use it like a little bit of a firing bench as you lean out.
Checking my to hit, because,
That hits.
well, good thing I aimed.
I'm sure Alvaros is very happy that you aimed.
Very much.
Oh, if I hadn't aimed, I would have hit you instead with the one. Alright, I get 3 sick now. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that guy's now bloodied.
And he's probably not looking too hot.
No, he's looking bloodied. Anything else?
Nope, I'll just duck my head back inside the window.
Okay. You duck your head back inside the window. As you look back inside, back along this hallway, you see this ghostly visage look out at you and then walk through a door.
I shrug.
Takahashi,
Yes.
your turn.
Are there any left?
Yes.
How many?
There are 3 bloodied ones and an injured one.
Shoot a bloodied one.
Okay, do you want the one by Alvaros, Lucina, or HK?
Are any of them looking pretty bad?
I guess not.
I swear all of them.
I mean, I'm
You
slightly
guys.
dinged up.
I just
Go
shoot
for the
it.
one by Alvaros. He's the softest target.
Sure.
Alrighty, roll to hit. You miss. You miss.
You miss.
How could you miss? They're right there. Anything else?
It's my favorite gift.
No, not the Nash.
All right.
Oh, that's
right.
not the thing that comes to
Lucina?
mind for me.
That's the one that I use the most.
Alrighty. Taser spear.
All right. Rolled it. That hits. He's looking pretty rough. Anything else?
No, that's the
Nay.
forgot about that one. Typical XCOM.
100% chance to hit.
Oh, that's great.
All right, Alvaros.
Give me 1 second. I know I'm in melee with him, but fuck this guy. I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast.
All right, you are at disadvantage.
So roll twice, take the lower one.
2d20 KL1.
Oh, okay. Should I add the one or not?
If it's part of your to hit modifier, yes. Yes, you should.
Okay.
You KL1, not just KL.
Oh, okay.
What's your to hit? Like, what is it? Should be like plus something on your sheet.
1d20 plus 1.
All right, then you would do 2d20 KL1
Wait, no, that's
plus
damage.
1. Okay.
Oh, wait. My brain's like, okay. It's not plus 1, it's plus 4. Sorry.
All right, that's fine. So 2d20 KL1 plus 4.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's the first d20. Roll another one.
I forgot to do.
Just roll another d20.
Yeah.
You miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
All right. HK. That guy ran up into melee with you.
Oh, punch him.
All right, roll to hit.
Well, shit fire.
I really hope you're not shitting fire, but yeah.
No, but I missed.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, these guys. Let's see. The one remaining by Stone Soup is going to keep trying to kill Stone Soup.
Ooh, 1 hit.
9 bludgeoning. 1 in front of Alvaros. Going to try and hit him. Believe those both hit.
Yep.
Dealing 16 bludgeoning damage to you.
I am still alive.
The one by Lucina. Does a 23 hit Lucina?
Yeah.
Hits you for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And then the one by HK. Does a 20 hit HK? Mister? Mister? He gets hit for 5 bludgeoning. You guys hear, the sound of the cavalry running around at the street out there. You can hear what sounds like they're dealing with some other doppelgangers. Freeman.
All right. Who looks the worst off?
The ones fighting Alvaros, Lucina, and HK are all bloodied.
All right. I'll keep targeting the one that's fighting Alvaros.
Okay. Roll to hit. You take aim again. 21 hits.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a lot faster than hiding and then shooting.
Mhm. And also, you don't have to worry about accidentally rolling like a 1 or a 2.
Yep. And another 22 damage to him.
All right, that guy's annihilated by that.
Arrow just goes right through the tofu.
Yeah, as he explodes into the rest of the tofu. Like a soap bubble popping in slow motion, filled with tofu.
All right. So which door was this specter navigating around?
Towards the front of the building, one of the closed wooden doors.
And it just, clip through the door.
Yeah, like he came through the door, looked at the guy shooting from his window after breaking it, and then just stepped back into the bedroom there.
Huh. I'm gonna head towards that door.
All right. I mean, it's 25 feet movement to get there.
Yep, I can do that. I'm just gonna move towards the door, and then that's it.
Okay. Takahashi?
It's Takahashi. Yes, I may be of assistance.
Well, it's your turn.
Shoot one.
All right. Roll a hit. You miss.
There's no Mexicans here.
Shoot another one.
You also miss.
Okay.
Anything else?
No.
All right, Lucina.
Pokey stick.
Roll a hit. Well, he might have dodged those 2 arrows. He didn't dodge your pokey stick.
6 points of taser.
Mm-hmm. He's looking to be near death. Anything else?
Nay.
Alvaros, the guy that was in melee with you is dead.
Yes, and I'm at 5 HP. Okay. So who else is fighting changelings right now?
Stone Soup has one in melee with him. Lucina has one in melee with him, as does HK. The ones in melee with Lucina and HK are bloodied. The one by Lucina looks to be near death.
I'll hit the one by Lucina and the one by Stone Soup, I guess.
Okay. Roll to hits.
That's hold on. Yeah, okay.
Missed the one by Lucina. Stone Soup.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I just got the one.
And that one missed as well.
Ah.
Anything else?
Okay. No. For now, no.
All right. HK. You here? Mister?
Yeah.
Did you take the 5 damage I told you about?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I'm going to hit the one in melee with me.
All right. Roll to hit. That hits.
I mean.
Damn. Well, he is looking to be near death.
Okay.
All right. These guys. Well, one by Stone Soup is going to try to hit Stone Soup.
One hit.
Hits you for 10 more bludgeoning damage. One by Lucina. Does a 17 hit Lucina?
No.
All right. And then the one by HK.
Damn it, man.
21 hits you as well.
Yeah. Fucking shit fire.
That is a total of 18 bludgeoning damage. Stone Soup.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
I'm gonna-
looking rough.
I'm trying to get rid of this guy in melee with me.
Yep.
Is he bloodied?
Nope.
Oh, that's better.
Well, those both hit him.
$40 bludgeoning damage.
Well, he's now looking to be near death.
Good. And that's it.
All right. You know, from the sound of it, you can hear those the cavalry. You know, they were just in the street, probably right over where you guys were before you came into this alley. Freeman, you're at that bedroom door.
I knock.
You hear a woman's voice, creaky with age, beckon from inside and says, "Enter."
I try the door handle.
It's unlocked.
All right, I'll open it.
Yeah.
I won't cross the threshold though.
The door swings open, revealing a dusty room. A 4-poster bed, and you can see what looks to be a skeleton laying on it. The bed badly stained with the flesh having decayed into it. And on a rocking chair, you see an elderly woman, ghostly in appearance. Same face that you saw looking at you down the alleyway. 2 knitting needles, and she appears to be knitting a sock. And she looks at you and says, "Oh, is it that time already, dear?"
Well, I would say, what time is that? And probably be the end of my turn.
Takahashi.
Are we still fighting the people outside?
Yes. There is a near-dead one fighting Stone Soup, a near-dead one fighting Lucina, and a near-dead one fighting HK.
Upstairs starting another fight.
No. I'm starting a social encounter while you guys are fighting. There's a big difference.
Look. Social encounters are diplomancy, and diplomancy is simply warfare concealed.
Miss. That hits. Are you shooting the one by Stone Soup, Lucina, or HK?
I don't care. Just shoot one.
All right. The one in front of Stone Soup dies. Anything else?
No. I hope Ruffles gets eaten.
All right, Lucina.
I stab this guy and I walk inside.
Okay, well, roll to hit. You hit him. He dies. Then
I
you
walk inside.
You walk inside. You know, cobwebs in the ceiling, creaky floorboards, grimy with age and neglect. Anything else?
No.
You coming to get in on this?
Elvaros.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one still fighting HK and then walk inside as well.
Okay, roll to hit. Well, that's a crit.
Ah, shit. What?
You double
Whatever
the number of
damage
dice.
is.
So if
Yeah,
it's a
whatever the damage
D10,
dice.
it's 2D10. plus your normal modifier.
Yeah.
All right, that guy is exploded all over the wall. He's
Very
dead.
nice.
And then you walk inside. You guys are effectively out of initiative at this point.
Is there any loot on them?
They
No.
I
explode.
doubt it. They're like tofu.
Do you like tofu?
I go inside.
All right. Yeah, like you said, you guys are out of initiative. You
There's a spider in there.
Behind a closed door. It's fine. If the spider was a danger, we'd still be in a niche.
The spider exists, therefore it must die.
Might be guarding something.
Could be.
I mean, do you really want to risk fighting a huge ass spider? I wouldn't.
It would be a relatively easy fight. Maybe not for you at 5 HP,
Maybe for
but the
you.
rest of us would take it down quick.
Yeah.
Could open the door, shoot arrows at it, then someone else could close the door.
Until it has a ready to action to grapple whoever opens the door.
All right. So yeah, you guys are walking in, start approaching. I assume you're going upstairs to where Freeman is. Is that correct? Or are you going to fuck with the spider on the first floor?
Let's see what's going on upstairs first.
Okay. So they start
We
tromping up.
kill the spider. We burn it with fire.
Maybe it's a pet spider. Let's see what's upstairs.
So yeah, here you go. So Freeman, but yeah, so Freeman, you're up there. You hear the party coming up the stairs at this point. You can generally assume the combat is over. You still hear the cavalry outside, like they're rounding stuff up.
Uh-huh.
And this woman knitting, and she asked you if it was that time, and I believe you said, "What time is it?"
I said, what time would that be?
Oh, then it must not be that time then. You would know it when it was here. Or so, I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely sure myself.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. Time passes differently here. She gestures to the bed. Ever since that happened, anyway.
Well, if that's you, at least you died peacefully, it looks like.
Coughing and racked in pain counts as peacefully? I assure you, the plague is not so peaceful.
All right. So in my research and studying the particulars of this city, would there have been a history that had mention of a plague in the area?
There was no, plague that swept through. She's probably referring to a disease known as sewer plague.
Okay.
That it's generally carried by, sewer desians. And you would know that, it's dangerous, but not usually lethal to an adventurer. To an elderly-looking woman, it might very well be life-threatening.
I was more so trying to figure if there was a time span.
What do you mean?
Oh, like if there was a history of so I can assume that it was probably sewer plague that killed her. Was there a point in time in Lushingworth that sewer plague was rampant?
Not really. When they built the sewers, they had the oozes down there specifically to prevent the spread of stuff like that, but it still happens occasionally. That's why only the one building was marked off and quarantined instead of the whole block.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, I'm assuming at this point in the conversation, some more party members would have arrived in the room?
Yeah. Yeah, you all see this elderly ghostly woman on a rocking chair knitting socks. A rotting corpse, rotted mostly to bones, is sitting on a four-poster bed in the same room.
You know, it's time like this that made me wish we had a detect alignment spell.
Well, that would make you adventurers then, wouldn't it? Seeing the lot of you here.
That it would?
Hired were you to clean out the old plague-ridden manor?
No, actually, our presence here in a plague-ridden manor is more coincidence than intent.
Oh. Well then, where are my manners? I am Lady Marlene Hahn. Welcome to my home. Such as it is.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Can I rack my brain and make a history check to see if that name is prevalent at all in the history of Blushingworth?
Sure. Make a history check.
Yeah.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay, doke.
Well, what does seem to have brought you here then?
Some gooey individuals that have been rampantly harassing the city.
Oh my.
So Arevia is up to their old tricks again then, huh? Figures.
You're familiar with Arevia and their tricks.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I was an adventurer myself. You know, back when I wasn't old and frail. Had some run-ins with them. And, well, let's just say I would rather not go back there. Blushingworth was nice and quiet. A peaceful farming city to retire to. And the casino isn't too bad either.
Huh. What's the last time or thing you remember having to deal with Arevia that might have stuck around information-wise?
Well, they always are looking for slaves, both for their military as well as the forges up there. They, while they're rich in iron ore, they not so rich in the populace, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to figure out just exactly how old you are. Do you have a year or so that you might remember?
Well,
I do a history check?
sure. Well, I think the last winter
Ooh.
was, I believe it was the year 1172.
How's that track with our current calendar?
Be about 35 years ago.
Well, then I'd relay the current season and year to her and be like, well, it's been a few minutes since you walked the earth as immortal.
So it has. Alvaros, you've never heard of this person, at least by that name.
Okay.
Well, then, if it's been that far, I wonder if Hubert is still alive.
And who might Hubert be?
My pet spider. He lives in the basement.
I knew he was a pet.
Well, he's He's doing well. Or maybe his kids are. But he's not in the basement. He's in the kitchen.
She frowns when she says that and sets her knitting aside. What? Oh no. I've told him 1,000 times that he does not live in the kitchen. And she starts walking towards you.
I don't resist or hesitate. She walks through me. She walks
Yeah,
through
she
me.
walks through you and the party. You hear her mumbling about, I'm going to have to give that Hubert a piece of my mind. I've told him 1,000 times that the kitchen is for making food, not for spiders. She walks through that door that you opened, Freeman, that had the big spider on it, and you just hear her voice yelling, Hubert! Hubert, get out here! Don't try and hide in these webs. I can find you regardless.
What if the spider just wants to cook, like Ratatouille? Fucking Remy the spider.
Bad arachnid. This is not the place for you.
Oh, I'm not opening that door. I'm just going to wait. Start checking out this room that she died in.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check if you're like checking it out in detail. You still hear her scolding Hubert downstairs. You find, old rotten clothing and the like. This is a bedroom. Some linens. Nothing terribly valuable. The desk here, more like a dressing table, does have a locked drawer though.
Did you ask her about the exploding desks?
No, not yet.
I get away from the exploding item.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll try unlocking that drawer.
Sure.
I leave the room.
You hear a little click.
I
All
run
right.
out.
You run
I'll
out.
open the
Okay.
drawer.
You open the drawer. Inside, you see a gold necklace laying on a bed of velvet. 3 large diamonds studded in like settings on this necklace, glittering in the light.
Freeman,
All
leave
right.
it.
I'll toggle the hey, come take a
Next
look at
to
this
them.
cliche with Lucina.
There's other things in there.
Okay.
Next to them, you see 2 ruby earrings and a ring with a large sapphire set into it.
All right. Well, I'll get Lucina's attention. Hey, you want to come take a look at this? I'm not picking anything up.
Could be magical, might be mundane. I'd say don't touch it. We are interacting with a ghost.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to touch anything. I was just wondering if you could
A
see if there
ghost
might be
with
magical.
exploding tables.
I'm just wondering if you could see if there's anything magical here. You detect magic, don't you?
Yeah?
You want to pop it?
Sure. I'll hotcast
Okay.
detect magic.
Okay. The ring is magical.
Sapphire ring.
Mhm.
All right. Once he says that, I'll close the drawer. Not taking anything out. Not relocking it.
Okay.
Just pushing it back closed and waiting for our host to come back up.
Yep. You hear a voice from below. Oh, I'm sorry, I forget your names. The visiting adventurers. If one of you could come down here and please open this basement door. Hubert would like to move back down to his bedroom, I think.
All right. I'll go down.
And you see her, and she's got her ghostly hand on the back of behind the head of this giant spider.
All right, I will open the doors for her.
The spider looks to be cowering from her. Yeah, and you open the door, and the spider, you could swear, sulking, goes back downstairs.
All right.
I've never seen that many downcast eyes on one creature before.
All right, then I think we'll Well, I'll ask. What was her name again? If you don't mind popping it in chat.
Sure.
I will add it to my lists.
I want to ask her something. If she's still downstairs, right?
Yeah, I was just
Well, it's
about
the
to
ground
ask
floor.
her because I was just waiting for the name so I could ask her. So, yes, Lady Merlene, do you have a sitting room? Didn't really get a chance to open any other doors. Once I seen the spider eye, I was like, I'll just close that for now.
And she looks and says, while I do have a sitting room, I'm afraid Hubert there made quite a mess of it. And I don't think you will find it at all as comfortable. And these old bones, even though I can't really feel it, I must be the mind playing tricks on me. I long for that rocking chair. I think I'm going to head back upstairs. You are more than welcome to join me.
Very well. I will follow you, my lady.
Yeah, she goes back up, goes to the bedroom, sits in her rocking chair, pulls out knitting, and resumes knitting some socks.
So, on all your adventures, did you come across any interesting items that you might have kept?
Well, if there was any doubt that you were adventurers before, that line of questioning certainly dispels it. Well, I might as well tell you I have no use for it anymore, and it might serve you well. She points to her dresser there. I'm afraid the key is long gone. Rather, somewhere in that mess. She gestures to her decaying body. But there are some valuables in there that you are more than welcome to help yourself to.
All right. I'll feign unlocking the lock with my thieves' tools.
Go ahead and make a deception check.
I don't suppose I can get advantage because I have practice pretending to repeat what I just did.
Sure. Yeah,
I
you
fake unlock the lock.
You fake unlock the lock.
All right, I'll open the drawer and kind of step to the side and let her view her treasures.
She doesn't stand up. She just gestures with one hand. Well, as I said, I have no use for them anymore. Feel free to take them and use them as you see fit. They served me well in life, and hopefully they will serve you the same.
What can you tell us about them?
Well, the necklace has 3 diamonds on it. And those diamonds can be very useful when you need to raise a friend from the dead. The earrings are just valuable. Big rubies found on my adventures. I liked the look of them. But then she smiles. But the ring. The ring was, well, let's just say that I found myself in the Empire of Revia one time, and I decided that, given their rather evil nature, to liberate a certain magical item from Emperor, what was his name? Farrat at the time. That was a magic ring that has been in his family for generations. And now I leave it to you.
Insight
You
check.
know what it does?
Sure,
Yeah,
make an insight check.
First. We're gonna get to that, Albert. I knew Gilbert was going to inside check, so I was pausing.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as you can tell, like she doesn't have any obvious tells.
Let's see. Pupils aren't dilating. Breath's not changing.
Suspicious. All right.
As
All right,
for
I'll
what
pick
it
the ring up.
okay, as for what it does, she mentions as you pick it up. It is a spell that protects you against magic, and that saved my life on more than one occasion.
Oh, well, it is a lovely ring. As for the necklace, I'm assuming the diamonds are 300 each.
Yes,
Okay. And then the ruby earrings
500 gold each.
each.
Each, big rubies.
1,000 for the pair.
Yes.
Woo!
These are like a half-inch diameter ruby in each one.
How big is the sapphire in the magic ring?
About the same, half-inch diameter.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, she kept some treasures, and they were treasures.
Indeed. All right. Gilbert, you want to take the necklace?
Yeah, I'll take. How many diamonds of what type?
300 gold piece diamonds on a gold necklace. 2 500 gold piece rubies set in earrings.
Grab me that drip.
And a magic ring with a giant
All right.
sapphire in it.
Yep, I got the ring and the ruby in my inventory. Well, rubies. All right. Do you have a letter association for later? Because we're probably gonna move out to see what the cavalry is up to at some point here.
Yeah, this is Victor 2-1.
All right.
But if you wouldn't mind, I would like to get back to my knitting. Don't
Absolutely.
worry about the house. It will, I'm sure, collapse eventually with age.
Well, we can always come pay you a visit if you don't mind chatting. Sure, you don't get many social visits.
Not at all. And you are more than welcome to return as you see fit.
All right, I think we will take our leave because she'll probably be a good source of information for Revria when that comes up later.
All right. Oh, yeah, you guys leave. She still knitting that sock.
All right. I think we'll head back outside and start taking a gander at the mess the cavalry's making.
Yeah, so it looks like the cavalry had, found a couple other doppelgangers that had been running towards the fight, and they intercepted them. The tofu smeared across the bottom of several of the horses barring and on the street. One of the cavalry spots you and trots over to you, and you hear him say, you're the adventurers that the Viscount hired, yeah?
We'd be the ones.
Great. Well, we've narrowed it down to that house there at the end of the block. We've set up a perimeter, so if any of them run for it, we'll run them down. But I believe the assault is your job.
Indeed. I think we will go knock and see who wants to open the door.
Well, it's one of those older stone structures, so good luck with that.
Oh, we have methods of knocking.
Wait, does it have a chimney?
Have we
That's
had a
interesting.
rest since we ran into those Uzis?
No.
Yeah, we
you've
should.
not.
Everybody. What?
You've not had a rest.
You know, I'm still at
Oh,
5
you
HP.
mean? Oh, you mean the. You mean the last fight that we were in? I was gonna say, yeah. Coming into the day, we were all at full and no exhaustion. But if you lost health in that last fight, yes, we have not taken a short rest.
Under, does that house have a chimney?
It does. There's two,
Oh.
actually.
Are either one of those chimneys close to other buildings?
Yes.
How
Are either of
close?
them smoking?
No, there's no smoke coming from them. The one chimney isn't close at all. The other chimney is like right next to the alley that separates it from its neighbor, which is about 5 feet across.
When you the one you say isn't close at all, like
Because it's on the corner of two major streets. One of the chimneys is on the major street side. The other's on the alley side.
so, what kind of distance is there between it, people, or other things?
It's 20 feet across the street to another building.
All right, guys, I have an idea. Dynamic entry. Drop 2 of the explosive bullets down the chimney. Blow out the lower wall there.
Why would we just use one of the flasks when we have a whole barrel?
Excessive?
Not really.
Yes. Yes, that's excessive.
Would you like a description of what the building looks like?
Yes, please.
So it is a 3-story stone structure with a short porch on the front leading to what looks to be a closed iron door. The first floor has no other openings. There are no windows or the like. The second floor is ringed with what appears to be arrow slits, and you occasionally see flickers of movement inside. On the third floor, you see a couple more arrow slits, but also what appears to be a balcony. That's set on top. Like, it doesn't overhang the front door, but it's set back from it some. And on the back of the building, there's a semicircular blob. If that makes sense.
Blob?
Like an extension sticking out from the building.
Ah, okay.
Like an enclosed porch.
Let me update the
Well-
map to hide some
Balcony?
stuff, and I'll show
Okay.
you the map of the building.
Yeah, but Freeman, I'm thinking we use a small number of the explosives, just as a matter of not damaging any potential loot or burying it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We don't want to collapse the structure. You got a good point there.
Exactly.
Well, in that case, then I think a deft hand and lowering a couple of the flasks with a fuse and then igniting it. Because you got to think chimney's going to have flume sweeps in it. So if you just drop it down, it's going to detonate on the third floor.
I do have Mage Hand, but I'm not sure how useful it would be.
Uh,
I mean, one of the reasons
given the
I
lack of visibility, the mage hand wouldn't be helpful.
yeah. Besides, if I'm able to get them to detonate, then I can maximize.
Yeah. That's why you light the fuse.
Optimized tactical demolition.
I lower it down, you light the fuse. You're the one triggering the explosion. So yeah, we'll begin while you're doing that, Under. We'll begin by making a bundle of 3 of these things that can be lowered down the chimney to reach the first floor.
You want to bet we're going to have like a hostage situation? We're going to blow this up. It's like, oh my god, there's bodies of innocent people everywhere. You like to start a Demolition Man?
Shrug.
And they put us in the cryo prison. We wake up in some dystopian future of D&D where there's no need for adventurers because they've gotten rid of all the violence.
Nah, I used to wake up in Shadowrun.
All right, what are the stairs on the ground floor?
Oh god. I think I'll take
It's
the
the porch.
future with no adventurers.
Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was stairs up to the balcony or not.
No, it's literally just because there's like a foot of foundation above where it's not on. Like the door is about a foot above
Yep.
the street.
Yeah,
So-
it's just the street entry level area.
There's another reason I want to do dynamic entry. And the first floor has no windows. The second
Mhm.
floor has arrow slits. If they've rigged this place to disintegrate like that other apartment, it would be a good idea to have other openings.
Yeah, I was thinking we so if my understanding of chimneys is correct, under it wouldn't just be a straight shot all the way to the first floor, correct? Or would it be?
It
Would they be designed with a secondary smoke flume or a primary smoke flume?
depends. They both exist. In a building like this, typically it's going to have secondary flumes, so that you could have fireplaces on each floor, and they'd feed into the same primary flue.
Oh, okay. So the first then the first floor fireplace would be straight below the chimney with the just the rain sweep in the way, and then it would be a straight shot all the way down with just smoke lips essentially on the top of the second and third floor fireplaces.
That would be the normal construction, yes.
Okay. Well, I think I will gander on up to the roof and take a gander down the chimney.
Okay.
Trying to be stealthy and take an approach that I won't be seen by the arrow slits, etc.
Make a stealth check. Yeah, this building's also odd in that it has a ceramic tiled roof.
That should be plus 10. I don't know why I did plus 3, so 11.
Okay. So, you
Make some noise.
Yeah, you make some noise. You hear some voices inside, that same raspy voice saying, "They're assaulting. Prepare the defenses."
I recognize that accent.
Grimbald? Urbus? Revert?
Revert never
Take your
had
pick.
that accent.
Take your pick. I would think Grimbald would be the most changeling out of all of them.
Grimbald was a fucking puddle of evil sludge. He was tofu, but full of black mold.
All right. Yeah. So then, can I peer down the chimney and see what I can see? 60 feet of dark vision.
All right, 6 feet of vision. So you see down about 20 feet to what looks to be a flat surface.
So second floor, roughly.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, 20 feet. I mean, the building's not the TARDIS,
Right.
so I could make an educated guess that that flat spot is around the second floor.
Sure.
Does it look like it opens up into the second floor? Like, do I see light or any shadows or anything
You
like
do
that?
not see
on
any
that
light
flat
or
spot?
shadows.
Okay.
It's just gray because your dark vision.
Okay. All right. Let's see. 2 points of entry, Lucina?
I mean, if we can detonate across the entire height of the building, 3's even better.
All right. Well, then I'll. Well, I can only get down to the second floor, about 20 feet from the top of the building. Does this building have an attic? So that actually would be the third floor then, if it was 20 feet. Or is the third floor the attic?
The tile roof, you think from the sound of it, there's no attic. Like it's directly going into that third floor.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where exactly that flat spot would be. Is if I put a couple of flasks down there and then lit them. I mean, I could make a really educated guess as to where that would be. That's what I'm trying to ask you. Is that the second or third floor?
You would think it goes to the second floor.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Then yeah, I think I'll take out some string, soak it in some oil. and wedge it in the cork of one of the flasks and tie another piece of string around 3 flasks. And begin lowering it down to the flat spot there.
Okay. You can do so. It's relatively easy.
And then I'd like to have... How tall is the building?
3 stories.
Well, how many feet? I'm lowering it down 20 feet, and I want enough footage of string that I can throw the oil-soaked string down to the ground level.
Be about 45 feet high.
Okay, so 65, 70 feet of string. Soaked in oil.
Okay.
And then another 25 or so to... So 100 feet of string. Okay. $100 of string minus to bullshit. And then, yeah, so I'd like to lower that flask down and, just get it set on that flat spot there. Do see any commotion or action or anything like that when that flask lowers down?
Nope.
Okay. Then I would like to get back down to the ground floor after tossing the coil of oil-soaked string down to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lucina, part 1 is initiated. There's 3 flasks all combined with a wick, essentially. And that wick is now down on the ground level. What would you like to do for round 2?
I mean, we have the way to detonate them set up, right?
Yeah, I have a remote detonation, essentially. It's a fuse, so there's going to be a bit of a burn time as the oil has to transgress across the string. It's about 70 feet of cordage. From experience of lighting oil-soaked strings, how long do I think that would take to burn? To reach the flasks.
Oh, it's probably a good 2-minute fuse, the way you got it set up.
Okay.
All right. So we'll need Alvaros, Takashi, and Fremond providing ranged support for when that hole rips open, because we'll just go right through it.
Well, it'll be on the 2nd floor, so we'll have to get up there.
Oh, we're going to blow a hole open in the 2nd. We're not going to go all the way?
I could only go down to the 2nd floor with there's something in the way. It's a flat spot on the 2nd floor. I couldn't go past that.
You also put a thing on the 3rd one, right?
No, I didn't. Did I see any holes or anything like that on the 3rd floor?
You did not.
Okay, so there's no fireplace on the 3rd floor.
All right, let's still lower something into the 3rd floor. That way we can rip a good-sized hole in the side of the building. We can go in through the top and the sides.
I can't do that. I don't have different timings for the fuses. I couldn't get them to detonate at the same time.
They're a floor apart, right?
Yes.
Underdark, and this explosion works like a fireball, right? But with thunder damage?
Very similar, yeah.
Well, it sounds like if we get the first charge close enough to the 2nd charge, we should be able to detonate both charges with the other charge.
Oh, you're saying just dangle one down 10 feet and let chain reaction take care of it?
Precisely.
Okay, well, that could have been discussed before I went up there under. Is that possible to hang another group of 3 charges there?
Yeah.
Yeah, isolated from the fuse so that they don't get ignited, but they'll detonate when the detonation goes off?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right. Lucina's going to talk to the guard guy about getting the nearby buildings evacuated.
Way ahead of you. There's no one living in these buildings right now. Also, I couldn't help but overhear your discussion there. Would you like to borrow a ladder? We found one.
That would be handy. But I think we could also just blow the front door off the hinges, too. So we'll have discourse on the 2nd and 3rd floor while we also blow the 1st floor.
Yeah, let's have the ladder handy, though.
Yeah, no, we'll have the ladder handy, but yeah, we'll have it handy. I wouldn't say put it on the building yet. Where's the chimney in relation to the front door? Like on that upper floor map.
So the front door goes to the south. The chimney was on the west side that you were using before. The chimney on the alley is on the east side. So you were looking. So all your setups on the west side with charges, so that it blows open to that large road there instead of next to another building.
Okay.
Which is, the wall, not the wall with the front door.
Yep, the wall on the right of the image. Or no, left of image. You said west.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all ready to blow this?
Sure.
All right. We got the ladder on standby to be able to go up to the second floor. And then, do we want to rig chargers on the first floor or no? Gilbert,
Recharges on the first?
you want to or no?
No.
All right. So just second,
Yeah.
second, and third. Because I suppose they'll be expecting it, so they'll be the heaviest defended on the first.
Additionally, given how we're doing this, the entranceway is going to become their most convenient route out.
Ah, I see what you're saying. They'll come out into the cavalry.
Precisely. A good hunting circle. You leave a route out for the target. That way their formation may break, and they can be defeated in detail.
All right. I'll go up to the
I'm
commander
currently
and
thinking like I'm playing a Septimus right now.
yep, go up to the commander and let him know, like, hey, we're not going to do anything on the first floor. We're just going to blow the third and second floor, and so you'll likely have some targets coming through that front door.
We'll be ready. They won't
All
escape
right.
us.
What's your name, sir?
Moritz.
Lucine's going to get to the top of a nearby building for a roof entrance.
Yeah, and I'll just stand by on the second floor entry.
Okay.
Then Alvaro's probably want to sit this one out, so you want to hang out with the cavalry and just take range shots at anybody coming out the front door. All right, we'll put the squishy with the cavalry then, and then Takahashi, what do you want to do? Hayes?
I'm not paying attention. Jericho's in the ER, so I'm messaging him about what's going on.
Oh shit, is he
Oh,
okay? Okay, I mean, he's in the ER, but like...
That doesn't always mean end of the world, yep.
Right.
So yeah, tight chest, and it felt like his heart was beating fast, and his head started hurting, his arms were sore. And he said his heart rate was 220. The normal is 100.
Oof.
Yeah, that's some cardiac dystrophy right there. All right, HK, what do you want to do then? Mister?
Yeah, what?
Well, how do you want to participate in our little engagement here?
I propose, HK, that you join me for the rooftop tactical entrance.
Have we ever raced yet?
No.
Okay, then, rooftop tactical entrance it is.
Awesome.
All right. We'll just let Hayes sit this one out for now. Till he's ready. And we lost Pete.
All right. So, I propose we also wait an hour. In our concealed positions. That way we can take the rest. See, they think we're
Yes,
beginning
please.
the assault, so they're going to get ready.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Everybody take a short rest.
Rest would be so nice.
Exactly.
So you're waiting an hour?
Yep.
All right. The hour passes without incident. You guys have had your short rest.
All right.
I'd like to go back up to the roof and just double check to make sure that charge is still in place.
Okay. Are you trying to
What
be
is-
stealthy about it?
Yep.
Make a stealth check.
What did you want me for?
We're about to do a breach and clear of this structure. We have charges dangling in the chimney right now. I'm going to check them.
Does wait, hold on. Okay.
Put my ghost walk boots on for that one.
Yeah, you just go straight up there. And yes, the charges are still there.
They don't appear to be tampered with at all.
Correct.
Excellent.
Short rest doesn't like do anything for my HP, I don't think.
Yes, it does.
You can roll hit dice.
Yes.
Oh yes.
You have hit dice you
Sure.
can roll to regain health. We have successfully had a short rest, so anybody that wants to regain HP, go ahead and roll. And you can roll Alvaros, you can roll them. I mean, obviously you're at 5, so you're probably going to roll most of yours, but you can roll them one at a time,
Right.
and you can keep rolling them until you've decided you're done rolling. That way you don't waste hit dice by, over rolling. Like, let's say you get like 3 6s on all of your hit dice rolls,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't want to waste any more after that. You can roll one at a time. Unless you know you're low HP and you can roll like Lucina did, you can roll 3 of them plus your mods.
What? No, I not low HP. I just did a bunch roll because I know my averages of them.
Shouldn't we have long rested before we did this?
No.
No, we'll be fine.
Why would we wait a day where this is the whole plan for the entire thing? If you need hit dice, Takashi, just roll. We're taking a short rest. We've successfully taken a short rest. So all of your short rest stuff is reset, and you can roll hit dice.
Wait, so how many can I roll? Just one?
As many as you want. Up
Well,
to your level.
Yes, you have one hit dice per level that you have, and you can roll them one at a time, so you don't waste any if you want to. But you can use all of them if you want. Just know that every long rest you take, you only regain at most half your level.
Mm.
Yeah, so you can roll them 2 at a time if you want, or 3 at a time, until your hit pool is somewhere you're comfortable with, and then you can stop. But if you were to say roll all 6, you couldn't say, oh well, I don't want to roll those last 2 because I don't need them. You rolled 6.
Alrighty. And then once we
You-
got
Also, you would get another +4 on that. You get +2 per dice.
Oh. So that's 14.
yes, Freeman, you're able to provide range support, right?
Yep. I'm gonna go across the road if I can get a position on the.
Yeah. We can have Takashi and Freeman and Alvaros providing range support, while Lucina and HK go in.
Yep.
And then, guys, if needed, move up. Have take the ladder. That way we can get you guys up.
Yep. I'm assuming you guys are going to the roof of the building and entering via that way.
Correct.
All right. Well, I would recommend being away from the side of the building the explosion's going to happen.
I mean, hold on. I assume I don't have to. If I want, I can't speak today. I'm assuming I can't roll the rest of mine during combat, right?
No,
Correct.
You can
You can
only
only-
roll them for the short rest.
You roll them
Yeah.
on completion of a short rest, and that's the only time you can roll them.
Yeah. So far, you've rolled 4. You have a total of 6. So if you want more, you can roll more right now. You can keep going at the end of the short rest until you're content. But just remember, if you roll all 6, it will take you 2 days to regain all 6 back. Because at a long rest, you only gain half of your levels back.
Okay, so I don't. I don't think I
You
should
should-
roll anymore.
You should roll them.
All of them? Okay.
Do it.
What,
Get your HP.
what's your total HP when you're at full health?
45.
Yeah, roll them. If you're at 5 HP, yeah, roll all of your hit dice.
I was at 3.
Oh, damn! I didn't know you got down that low.
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose you took a couple of
almost dead.
crits. Yeah, you took 2 crits, didn't you?
Yes, I did. That last crit, it left me at 3. And I was like, all right, let's go. That's why I kept
Wait, so-
asking. Have we rested yet? No. Okay. Let's go for
Yep.
the next part, then.
So right now, Alvros, you are at 26 HP because you had 5 and you gained 21. So if you want more than 26 HP going into this fight, you can roll more dice.
If I roll more, let's say 2 more, how many
Yep.
would I would just add +4, right?
Right.
Yes. Because you
Right.
gain +2 per dice you roll. All right, there you go. Nice and healthy at 40 HP. But just remember, when we take a long rest, you only will gain 3 back.
Yeah, okay.
Which really sucks, because even if we leveled up, you'd still only gain 3 back. But anyway, yeah, I think
All
So-
right.
I got a pretty clear path after lighting this fuse to be able to get across the street and up into a structure with 2 minutes. Like I'd be able to do that pretty safely and consistently.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So I'm lighting the fuse on the chimney on the western side.
Mm-hmm.
And is there a structure across the street that I would be able to gain elevation?
Yes, there's a cafe with some like living areas, spaces above it, and you could just go to one of those windows.
All right. Then I think I will go to one of those windows, and I'm assuming Takahashi and Alvaros will be waiting there for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think I'm lighting the fuse.
No,
No?
I light the fuse.
Oh, you want to light the fuse? Okay, well then it'd be less than 2 minutes.
That way, I'm the one who does the damage and can
Oh, true. True.
maximize.
All right. In that case, then yeah, you can. I would just point out like, hey, the string's up there. You can just pull it back towards the other side of the house, and it would be a shorter fuse. Actually, no, you could probably run it the entire length of the building, and it'd still be about 2 minutes.
How do we know this is the enemy base?
Because they talk with a French/Russian/German accent.
Because Underdark uses his vaguely evil, nondescript European accent.
Yes.
Additionally, our allies told us this was the place.
And it's
All
very
right.
well fortified. That's very apparent that it's not just a normal civilian structure.
Alrighty then. So Lucina will issue a prayer to Ihare, goddess of miracles, Gontuna, goddess of resistance, and Ihir, god of shelter, that our enemies may be defied all 3, or denied all 3, and light the fuse.
What are we
Oh,
doing?
shit. I forgot before you light the fuse. Since I didn't need to do anything during that long rest, could I have played with that ring for an hour?
Long rest? What long rest?
Short rest.
Or short rest, I'm sorry.
And yes, you could have.
All right.
Could
I'd
I
like
have
to wear
tried
it.
to contact my patron as well?
No, you were resting.
Yeah, okay.
So you're blindly attuning to it, is what I understand.
Yep.
All right. So you do attune to it. So what you figure out doing that is that while wearing this ring, you have advantage on saving throws against any spell that targets only you, so not AoEs. And in addition, if you roll a 20 on the save, and the spell is a 7th level or lower spell, the spell has no effect on you and instead targets the caster.
Ooh. Handy.
Hey, who said you get a cool ring?
Grandma.
It does require attunement, and you just attune to it.
All right.
Alright, cool. I issue the
Yep,
prayer,
sorry.
I light the fuse, and I get ready to maximize the detonation.
Okay.
Taking cover, obviously.
I figured.
Yeah, I think we're pretty well prepared for this shit show to hit the fan.
So, you guys watch the fuse slowly go up the wall into the chimney.
Well, he's on the roof.
Oh, you're on the roof?
He's on the other end of the roof. He took.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, and then you're
Yep.
going to jump into the third floor?
Right.
Yep.
Lucina and HK are going to go for the tactical roof insertion.
Okay.
Yep. So they're up on the roof on the eastern end, lighting the fuse up there, but it's about the
Got
same time span.
Well, yeah, you can just coil it up. Get the same fuse timing is basically the longer the fuse, the longer it takes. So you can just lay it out like a snake pattern on the roof to get a real long time. So yeah, you light the fuse, it burns, 2 minutes. And then there's a massive explosion, and the entire western wall gets blown off from the second and third floors, followed shortly thereafter by an explosion in the first floor, blowing out the western wall as well. Lucina, what is the maximized damage? Because you said you were maximizing that? Yeah, so it was 6 canisters. But actually, because of the explosions that they had set on the first floor as traps, it got detonated by your explosions. It's the equivalent of 20 of those canisters detonating. So how much damage is that when you maximize it?
I mean, what I've been given the damage for is the flask, not a canister.
Yeah, the flask.
Oh, okay. So
there's
it's
6 of them. Okay, 8. So we said 8d6. So I said it's 20 effectively of that. So it'd be 20 times 8 times 6. So everything inside the affected zone takes 960 thunder damage.
What the fuck?
Half the building is gone. A stone 3-story building, the western half of it, is just gone.
It's not even blown out. It's just incinerated. It's vaporized. It's turned into rock powder.
How much damage?
960.
Did I just take the record for most damage in a single move?
Probably.
Oh yeah, I didn't account for the single canister being 8d6. I just did 20 times 6. I was like, that seems kind of high, but then yeah.
In this
8d6.
particular case, because of how contained it was, I'm modifying how it would normally be handled. Normally, yeah, if you have the same effect overlapping, you're just increasing the AoE, not the damage. But because it's so concentrated, and because these guys had basically rigged the ground floor full of their own explosives to detonate when you guys came charging in the front door, you basically blew up their own trap on themselves, as well as your stuff on them. As a result, those of you across the street can basically see into the structure, and you see that the second floor is just covered in tofu. Like they had like a large number of people there that just got blown to little pieces all over the walls. The stone walls inside you can see are cracked and crumbling, but still the structure is still standing. The roof, tiles went flying everywhere. You can feel the wooden rafters shift and undulate under you, Lucina and HK. But as the echo of the blast ceases, did you say you were running in?
I'm going to hold for a second.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine there's a lot of dust, right?
Yes. There's
I ain't
dust.
going in
Playing
blind.
chess. It's their move.
I have... Look. Pokemon rules, Underdark. I just had my first guy use Explosion. Now it's their turn.
Doyle rules.
Yeah, we're just observing to see what they do. Because they probably weren't expecting that.
Additionally, I suspect there may be another, building disintegrator.
Not if we blew it up.
Well, entirely possible. I like to be cautious.
Yeah, the echo of your blast kind of fades off in the distance. No one pokes their head out.
So looking into the floors, we across the street can't see anybody?
You don't see anybody now. You just see the open structure and tofu spread all over the second floor.
Alrighty. What do I see of the third floor? Like, how fucked up is that wall there?
The western wall is gone.
I mean, interior wall.
Interior, so you're looking into the interior. You can see as you get to the kind of crest of the roof, and you look down. So there you would be able to look. Sorry, let me just review. On the inside, so you're looking at the inside of that wall, and you can see a really dressed person. He's got like these like noble's clothes surrounded. He's got 4 other obvious doppelgangers. They're not even taking a form at this point. And the gentleman who you can see has like on his like he pulls out a sword, and you can see on the hilt is an emblem of Evrevia. And he says, you are the one who's been fucking with my operation. Get your ass down here so I can kill you properly.
What's his distance?
He is 40 feet from you. And at this point, you should be rolling initiative.
Why are we all on the move?
Because you guys can fire into the building.
You can be up there if you want. Oh, I figured it out under. It was the top of the first floor. The chimney. It was the top of the first floor, so it was equivalent to being on level with the second floor, but it's essentially the top of the fireplace of the first floor. There is no fireplace on the second floor.
Everyone or just Lucina?
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone should be rolling initiative. I'm just waiting for HK.
Although, granted, I think it's safe to say that we have the initiative.
HK's over here.
Apparently not.
Mister!
Yeah, what?
Roll inish!
Rolling it.
We are storming the keep! Tactical insertion! Go, go, go!
Nice roll.
Wow. Shouting tactical insertion at him works.
Alright, Freeman. So yeah, the smoke is clearing. You see the devastation of the keep over there. You see Lucina and HK standing atop the roof as it's crumbling into this third floor. The wall there is that they're looking down behind is crumbling, but you can't see through it. An interior wall is still there.
Well, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to see if I can get one of these explosives onto a crossbow bolt real quick. So I'm going to take a turn doing that, trying to figure out a way to not have it detonate the second it launches out of the crossbow.
They're too heavy for that. You know it won't work.
Well, in that case, then I will. What's the sling range again?
Sling?
120 at disadvantage.
Would appear so, yes.
Well, I would like to aim and then sling a explosive at the wall.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll to hit. You're at disadvantage. Not hard to hit it, just you need to actually hit it and not miss and like hit something in the second floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, your explosive goes in. Bam! The wall shatters, sending fragments inside. Let's see.
Because it does have an AoE. I don't know how much would get.
It does have an
wall,
AoE. I'm gonna say the wall halves the damage just outright, but you're destroying the wall in the process. And then they get to make their deck
right.
saves.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just going full XCOM here.
Uh-huh.
15.
Nothing wrong with
At XCOM 2, some poor bitch Advent
Oof.
facility, and we've got power armor with rocket launchers.
The boss man failed.
The boss man failed.
So he takes the full 15.
It doesn't
What's
appear
that?
that he did. It looks like with some fancy footwork, he was able to evade most of that damage.
The fucking boss man's a rogue.
Yes, he is.
How big is that room they're in?
Those are 5-foot squares.
All right, well, I'm just clearing the line of fire for the other ranged units. So
Hold on, did he dodge the entire building explosion?
He did evade it, yes.
Okay, and where are we coming in at in this room?
You're on the roof currently, over the middle of the building. Sorry, what did I say the DC was for those again?
1-5.
1-5, okay. All right. Anything else, Freeman?
Nope.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just take
turn this
cover
close
behind my
to the
window here.
parking lot.
Yeah, so I'll duck back behind the window frame so that I'm in full
Uh-huh.
cover.
Okay. HK?
How many people are down there in that room?
5.
5.
Yeah, one guy with a rapier out that he had yelled up there to come down here so I can kill you properly. He seemed to be dressed like a nobleman. And then 4 doppelgangers around him.
I want to do something dumb, but I don't know how to.
Do it. Dumb is fine. We've
I want to
done
call
plenty of dumb
down the
things.
thunder on these people, but I don't know if I should do it or not.
You gonna throw more flasks at them?
No, no. I'm gonna turn the whole building into a burning us.
Oh no, don't use that. That's too big an AoE.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple of grenades down in there. I got 3 on me. And
Okay.
I can only use one at a time, right?
It's an action to use one of them, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hurl one at the guy standing out there. Come on down here. I'm like, here.
All right, so you're throwing your grenade in there. It's basically just like a fireball going off. So the 5 of them have to make deck saves again.
This is just gonna be them making deck saves on all of our turns.
Oh no, I intend to jump in there with a
Oh,
bolt.
he failed again, and he doesn't have a reaction. He doesn't have a.
Evasion doesn't require a reaction.
It is.
Uncanny dodge does.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Right.
Yeah. Evasion, you can just flat have damage coming in, but it requires a deck save. And if he makes a save, he takes nothing. But he failed that. So go ahead and roll the 8d6, HK, for the detonation of your grenade.
So he still would have halved the 15.
Yeah, he only took 7 from that
My
wall.
God, look at that. Look.
Wow. Is there a Madden equivalent of Piercer that can stack?
I don't think so.
And then, okay, well, 13
Wow.
points of explosion damage to those that failed.
Looks like that one was kind of a dud.
It was with
That's
the
probably
old
one of the ones
powder.
I made.
Cut corners, filled it in part with sawdust.
And, I think that's it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're all injured looking in there. Alrighty. These guys. The doppelgangers. Let's see. They're going to begin casting spells. The first one is going to cast a spell to tap into the nightmares of a creature it can see within range and create an illusory manifestation of your deepest fears. HK, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
His greatest fears, adopting an oath of pacifism.
Yes, which comes true. You are now frightened of them. The other one is going to cast the same spell targeting Lucina. Lucina, I need a wisdom save.
This is a charm effect?
No. It's a frightened effect. Does not say charm anywhere in the spell's description.
I can hope.
You can.
Mind like steel trap.
Indeed. The other two are going to turn invisible. Then the guy with the rapier is going to call you a...
Rapier?
Yes. Oh, sorry, short sword. He is a short sword, not a rapier. And he's going to call you a bunch of, cowardly curs, and he's going to wave his offhand and shoot a thorn at you, HK.
Courage the Cowardly.
Does a 25 hit you?
Yeah.
Say again?
Yeah.
All right.
Holy fuck.
And he hits you for 17, a mixture of piercing and poison damage.
Okay, so I have a resistance to poison.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. So let's see. As you'd remove, let's see, be 4. So you only take 12 damage then.
Good.
He is then going to also shoot a thorn at Lucina.
He's a baby back bitch.
Does a 26 hit you?
Like I said, he's a baby back bitch.
Right. You take 16 points, a mixture of piercing and poison.
Ow. Fuck this guy. How fucked up does he look?
He looks barely injured. And
We need to go on the offense and stop fucking with these guys.
And he's going to wave his rapier or his short sword at you and say, "Now come down here and fight like a man, and not like whatever the fuck you're supposed to be." And with that, it is Takahashi's turn.
Okay, so as he's saying that, can I shoot an arrow at his head?
Yes. Roll to hit.
Yeah, I shoot an arrow at his head. With the little fighty spirit, ghost.
That does not hit him.
That does not hit him?
Correct. You missed.
Shoot him again.
That does hit him. Go ahead and roll damage. All right, yeah, so your arrow hits him as he explodes into a cloud of yellow obscuring mist, and you lose sight of him in that mist. He is heavily obscured.
What?
You hit him and he exploded into yellow mist, obscuring that entire area.
He died?
Unclear. He is heavily obscured. You can't see through the cloud. Like you saw your arrow hit him, and then poof, yellow cloud, obscuring everything.
I mean, can I just aim where I saw him last?
Yes, you can. Do you have a third attack?
I mean, if I action search, but...
So that would impose disadvantage, so you'd be at flat attack rolls, given the advantage you get from fighting spirit.
Do I see any of the other ones?
No. The other two that were visible were right next to him. They were covered in the cloud. And the other two that you didn't see, they turned themselves invisible with a spell. And you don't know where they are.
I'll just hold off on that then for now.
Okay.
If I threw a torch up there, would it make it more visible?
If you were in torch throwing range, maybe. It depends on what type of cloud this is. You're across a street from him. Like you're shooting from the second floor of a building across a 20-foot wide street into another building.
Wait a minute. Is there something flammable in the room?
Not anymore.
Oh.
The explosion sort of took care of all of that.
Is there a carpet?
All right. Anything else?
Is there a carpet?
Not that you can see.
Alright, never mind.
All right. Alvaro's. Alvaro's. You hear Alvaro's? All right, Alvaro dodges. Lucina.
Alrighty. What do I see?
Cloud of yellow mist obscuring everything in the room.
And this is on the second story?
No, third story. You're on the roof of the third floor, looking into the third floor through the broken roof. And when he got shot with an arrow by Takashi, this yellow cloud just erupted out of him. And is heavily obscuring that area immediately around him. So you can't see him or the two spellcasters. Oh, wait, at the start of your turn something happens because of that spell.
What spell?
Oh, wait, you pass a save. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
I'm back.
So what do you do?
Alright, well. Let's see here. I can't see shit, right?
I mean, you can see the yellow cloud.
I take my sling,
Okay.
and I continue to rain the wrath of the Tempest upon this man.
You're doing a rain dance?
Yes, I do a rain dance and then fucking throw a rock that explodes at him.
Okay. Is this a AoE or an attack roll?
This is just me using a flask of detonation.
Ah, okay. So yeah, you can detonate in there. These guys have to make deck saves.
Does the gas ignite?
No, it's not flammable.
Damn, that would have been cool as hell.
I'm hoping the pressure wave knocks it out of the way. And breaks concentration on their invisibility.
Well, roll the 8d6. They all failed that were in that blast radius. Okay. Anything else?
Let's see, that was an action.
Mhm.
Bum. Bonus actions. Well, I will use the incredibly magical powers of, I'm gonna go with Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Freeman.
Well, I'd like to aim another sling.
Okay.
Just at the, general vicinity of the yellow smoke.
Sure. Still gonna have to make that attack roll, I think, in order to not miss the floor. Just given the extreme range you're shooting that at.
Yep. I'm aiming at the floor.
Well, you're aiming at the third floor specifically. If you miss, you probably will end up hitting like the second floor. No, you hit right in the yellow cloud. These guys got to make another set of deck saves.
Man, these guys, come and fight us, Iron Warriors, from our trenches.
Meets
No.
grenade.
And the boss just
Them more.
cannot fucking save for his life. Jesus Christ.
How many ones has he rolled? Holy shit!
I think this man has a concussion from the 960 points of thunder damage.
Well, roll the
my.
86. They all failed it.
Oh, another high roll. And I'm back behind my window frame.
Fight us like a man and not whatever you are. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Fucking grenades. Oh, it
Man,
must be like playing Shipment. Just
Man.
flashbangs. Endless flashbangs.
What is this man? A World War I French officer?
All right. Anything else, Freeman?
Nope, just going back behind my windowsill.
All right. HK, it is your turn. The spell that was cast on you that you failed to save on, it looks like you lost concentration on it from all those explosions. You still can't see anything through the yellow cloud, but it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so they're down in there. How far are they down now?
It's a 10-foot drop into the room. It's filled with obscuring yellow mist, though.
Do I see any of my teammates that went down in there? Like
No one's gone in there.
Huh?
No one's gone in there. Your teammate was right next to you.
Can I cast Shadow down in there? It gives me 30 feet.
Yeah, you can cast Shatter at that area.
Yeah, that's
Is Shatter Dex or Con for the save?
time.
Okay.
Well, I guess he can pass a con save.
I guess so. All right. Anything else?
No, they take half on a failed save, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Their turn. You guys hear the sound of footfalls clattering on the ceramic tile, and then one of them turns visible as he attacks HK from invisibility.
Oh, they got up top?
Yeah, they on their turn last time they turned themselves invisible and then started moving to climb up top. The two you've been blasting were the ones that cast the Phantasmal Killer on the two of you. So let's see. He's going to make his first attack.
If only I got my turn.
Ooh, looks like he crit HK on that.
HK,
Yeah,
you
that'd
should
be
go
it.
buy a lottery ticket.
So that is 12 bludgeoning damage. You can use his second attack to attempt to shove HK down into the yellow mist. You can defend yourself, HK, with athletics or acrobatics. You are pushed off you are shoved forward 5 feet off the edge of the broken roof, falling into this yellow mist. It's a 10-foot drop. So you land prone, taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage. You're in this yellow mist, and you cannot see currently because it's obscuring all your vision. You're seeing yellow everywhere. That's in the second one, comes from behind again. And let's see, that guy... yeah, he'll take a swing at Lucina while he's up there. Fuck it, why not?
Well, that's cool. He can try.
He's got to get... Yeah, he fails against the Sanctuary.
He can push his buddy.
That's when the buddy comes from behind and tries to hit you from surprise. He also has to make his wisdom save. He fails.
Eat a dick.
And then he tries to shove you off, which, since it's an attack, still requires him to attempt his... What's the DC on Sanctuary?
15.
15. Oh, so he gets to attempt to shove you. You can defend yourself with athletics or acrobatics. You have to beat a 7. Okay, and then his third attack, he's going to try the same. Versus wisdom save, and he can't do it. All right.
He can't bring himself to touch the magnificence that is Lucina.
Yeah. So at the start of the boss's turn, the yellow mist dissipates as he waves his sword about. He looks to be fairly injured, but not yet bloodied. And he's just going to walk over to the prone HK, who had been knocked down to the floor next to him, and he's going to try to stab the shit out of him with his short sword.
He's a bitch. He can't hit anything.
And he crits HK with his short sword.
Goddamn HK!
HK, buy a lottery ticket.
So HK, he stabs you for 15 piercing damage.
Wait, how did HK get down there?
He got shoved. Invisible guy climbed up on the roof from inside and then pushed him over.
Oh.
Let's see. He's then going to try to kick you in the head. Does a 23 hit HK?
HK.
Mister, are you here?
23 does hit me, yes.
Okay. Which deals 15 bludgeoning damage. And
I'm unconscious.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw versus poison.
Weren't we supposed to have a bunch of guards helping us?
They're securing the perimeter.
Very useful.
Very useful.
What kind
Much
of
help.
saving throw is it?
Constitution versus poison. That fails. Which deals 21 poison damage, and you have the poisoned condition for 1 minute. He will then wave his hand as if to attack Lucina, but he's going to have to make his wisdom save.
He misses because he's a dumb, silly bitch.
Does a 13 hit you?
He misses because he's a dumb, silly bitch.
Yeah, and he says, "Now, are you going to come down here and fight me with some honor, or am I going to have to murder your friend in front of you?" Takahashi?
Do we see him now?
Yes. At the start of his turn, the cloud dissipated.
Do I see other things?
You saw... No, the two doppelgangers that were near to him appear to have been melted into a puddle of tofu. There are two visible ones on the roof next to Lucina. And you do see HK prone on the ground at this guy's feet.
How does he look?
HK is unconscious and bleeding out.
Not him.
The boss? He is injured but not yet bloodied.
Alright, I'll shoot the boss man.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And I'll use my third fighting spirit right now. Whoop.
That hits. So your arrow hits him, and the cloud of yellow mist explodes around him, obscuring him from sight. You did see before he was obscured that he was bloodied by that shot.
So, how does it work mechanically if I shoot it at the same spot I shot before?
You would be nominally at disadvantage because you can't see him. However, because you have advantage from Fighting Spirit, it cancels out and it's just a normal flat attack.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Roll to hit.
Oof.
You do not hit him. Anything else?
Yeah, action surge.
Okay. You
Oof.
do not hit him. I believe you get one more attack with that.
God damn.
Yeah, you're rolling like he rolls saves.
Apparently. Well, that's unfortunate.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Alvaros.
Yes, I will do 2 Eldritch Blasts. Well, 2 beams, 1 Eldritch Blast, same thing.
Mhm.
So I'll be aiming at the 2 on the roof
Okay.
near Lucina.
Yep. Or roll to hits.
Don't fuck up.
Miss.
I fucked up. Fuck you, dice. Listen to me, please.
Miss.
I can't really do anything else.
All right. Lucina. There are 2 of these doppelgangers in melee with you, and you saw HK be knocked unconscious before he was hidden by that yellow mist. You do not currently have line of sight on HK. He's obscured by the same mist that's obscuring the boss.
Yeah, these bosses keep threatening to kill my companions. They really overestimate, like, how threatening that actually is. All right. How close are these 2 jolly
They're in
jolly
melee with
tofu
you.
jackasses? They were?
In melee. They were trying to shove you off the edge.
How close are these 2 jolly jackasses to the edge?
One is adjacent to the edge. The other is like 5 feet from because he's on the like it's edge you him. He's in a line with you in the edge.
Oh, that's cool. That's real cool. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. Casting spells that do things.
You could always throw a grenade down into the mist. You know the boss is in there.
You know, that's true. I could do that. I could just bomb my companion, but that's a little heartless, even for Gilbert. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be casting a spell.
Okay.
So I'll use my bonus action to fly behind these bitches.
Uh-huh.
You know, that way they're between me and the edge.
Uh-huh.
3rd level Thunder Wave goes boom.
Con saves from them or dex?
It is con. It is con saves. Suck it, nerds.
Ooh, looks like they're eating it.
They are, in fact, eating it. "21 points of thunder damage. And I think they go careening over the side.
They do, in fact, go careening over the side.
Do I hear satisfying, meaty thunks?
Yes, you do. 6 damage worth.
Ah.
And you can see that both of these guys are now bloodied. Before they disappear into the mist, anyway.
Alright. I'm going to change my... Actually, okay. So, where did they climb up from?
Unknown. They were invisible when they did it.
Okay. Let's see here. Can you repost the image of the third floor? Alvaros, you're hot micing. Where am I here?
On the roof over the middle. Like the entire west side, the west side half of the roof is gone. The east side is still intact, so you're on the east side of the roof. So you're a little bit to the right of middle, but there's a floor, like a roof between you and the floor. That's why you can't look into that eastern room yet.
All right, Lucian's going to go over towards the south end of that image.
Okay. Yeah, there's a balcony. You can see some tofu-like smears where it looks like a bad guy or two might have got splattered.
No, like the bottom of the image by the entrance.
Yes, that's the balcony.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought the protruding part would... Never mind. I see that's a stairwell. Yeah, so I'm going to back up to that corner.
To which corner?
Bottom right.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Freeman.
Well, I guess I'll start blind firing into the mist after I aim at it. Crossbow.
Okay. Well, roll to hit. Flat
Aiming
roll.
at the approximate area the asshole was standing in last.
Nope.
Okay. That'd be it.
Alrighty. HK, death save. Well, that's a success. These guys are gonna stand up. You're gonna hear the chanting of spells being cast in the mist. And then, with a flourish of his sword, the yellow mist dissipates. Those of you across the street can see him standing there with his two goons. He looms over HK. Lucina, you're still within verbal sight, even though you can't see him currently. You just hear him say, almost sadly to HK, "I'm afraid your friends are heartless bastards." And he stabs down at HK's body.
He's confusing heartless for not stupid enough to fall for that.
Mm-hmm. So HK, that was a critical hit because it was in 5 feet of you. So you take 2 failed death saving throws.
I have passed on to the next life.
You already had 1 fail.
You hit me after I went to 0 the first time with the poison damage.
That was part of the same attack. You were at 1 and 0 before.
Oh, okay.
You still require 1 more.
Condition.
Yeah, you got the poison condition from that. That attack is still... That damage is not after the other damage. It's just there's a saving throw you have to make. So that you might have halved it or something.
No, you hit me after I went down again, and then said you was gonna kill me if they didn't come save me.
No.
You're wrong.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
Just accept it and live.
Yeah, I don't...
For another turn.
And then he stabs at you again.
Anyway.
And now you die.
Fuck, man, you don't kill me anyway. Why did you want to wait? I needed one more attack. Is it what it was?
Because
2 attacks around, so you needed to get both of them in.
The whole 3
because it's an attack that's not going towards the rest of the party then.
Where?
Exactly. Your corpse has soaked up a valuable portion of their action economy.
At that point, he's going to climb on top of the roof. Let's see. He's got... Yeah, he's good. He does have climb speed. And he's just going to walk over up to you, Lucina. He will have the movement to actually get within melee of you. And he's only going to say, Your friend is dead, and you are next.
I yell, I don't think so, and shoot him in the brain.
Roll to hit.
Fool, he's in perfect sniping position.
All part of the plan.
This moron, he's a villain in a dramatic show-off with an adventurer on top of a burning broken
That hits.
building.
Is he dead?
Nope. He's now bloodied. He was bloodied before, but he's still bloodied. And as he disappears, as yellow mist explodes outward, obscuring him from view. So your attacks are now at disadvantage.
Don't fuck up.
Wasn't there 2 other ones I could see?
Yes, they are still standing over where HK died. You can clearly see them.
Snipe
shoot
those
one of them.
motherfuckers.
You miss.
Nah, I did what I could. Goodbye, Gilbert.
What are you talking about? I'm at like full HP.
There's still a lot of fight to be had.
This motherfucker don't even know.
Alvaros. Alvaros.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can
Good.
you hear me?
I can now hear you. What do you do on your turn?
Let's see. Scorching Ray? Yeah. Cast Scorching Ray.
So,
Um,
Scorching Ray is 3 beams, 3 fire beams. So, who are you attacking?
So, main guy is now visible, correct?
No, he's obscured by yellow mist.
Obscured by yellow mist.
Mhm.
The 2 other guys are still on the roof?
They're hanging over where HK died. You can see them because he's separated from them.
Okay, I'll send 2 at one of them and 1 at another.
Okay, we'll roll to hit.
Ah, fuck. Give me 1 second. I forgot how much that is to hit. I need to check.
Should probably be the same modifier as Eldritch Blast. It's the spell attack modifier.
Yeah, it's just a spell.
Scorching Ray, yeah, +4. Yeah.
Is this mist thing an ability or an item?
It's an ability.
Just one time, right?
Each attack is separate, so there's 3 attacks, 2 at one at the other is what you told me.
Yeah.
If I join the fish cult, do I get that ability?
Maybe. Are you gonna if he offers, would you turn on the party?
I don't know. Is he gonna give me the ability?
All right. So Alvaros, all of your beams hit these creatures and pass right through them without effect.
Fuck. So they don't do damage?
Correct. It looks like they were illusions.
Fuck. Okay.
What?
That's not even like a problem with me. That's just like fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that was they left illusions behind because of another spell they cast when they were in the mist.
Oh.
And it just shot the illusions instead of them.
Fuck.
Goddamn deep
Okay,
grenades.
I can't really
Basically,
do
yes.
anything else.
All right. Lucina, you are currently effectively blind as you are standing in obscuring mist.
What do I hear?
You can like hear like the breathing of the guy in front of you, the shifting of his weight on the tile roof, the wind, the horse's hooves on the cobblestone beneath you.
Yeah, the guards helping.
Indeed. I hear the wind. A gust of wind.
So you're casting a spell?
I am.
He attacks you as a reaction.
Can he see me?
Yes, he can.
Good to know.
He can see through this mist.
I want that ability. Let's all become fish people.
Does a 20 hit you, Lucina?
Shield.
He doesn't get an extra reaction for that. Okay, well, your first spell goes off. You cast Gust of Wind. Let's see here. Blast from unit direction. Starts their turn. Disperses gas or vapor. Yeah, so you blow this mist away. And you're like ruffling these clothes he's wearing.
All right. So I can see him now?
Yes, you can see him now.
All right. I'd like to pivot around him,
Okay.
and with my bonus action, direct the wind now so that he's between me and the side of the building.
Okay.
All according to plan.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Freeman.
So, you can see the boss man?
You can see the boss man.
I would like to shoot the boss man.
Roll to hit.
I'd like to steady myself.
Good plan. You have advantage.
Fuck him up!
You hit the boss man. All right, that hits him. He looks hurt.
I
He's
duck back behind
Deeply
cover.
bloodied. Mm-hmm.
What the hell did you hit him with?
He gets sneak
Sneak
attack. Rogue.
Oh.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Lucina, you hear the sound of the tiles crunching behind you as the two invisible doppelgangers attack you.
Okay.
Let's see. So their first attack is at advantage.
They miss like bitches.
Probably.
Does a 22 hit you? It's a pair of doppelgangers. I'm just rolling both of their first
Reaction
attacks.
shield.
You already used your reaction.
It's been my turn though.
His shield would still be up.
Oh, his shield would still be up. That's a good point. Yes, it does last. You get your reaction back at the beginning of your turn, so you would have used it and not had it back by the end of it.
Well, it even says in the shield spell.
But yes, it lasts until the start of your next turn. So if that blocks it, it blocks it.
Swiggity
And then
swooty.
they each get 2 more attacks that they try to hit you with.
Miss you bitches.
Does a 27 hit you?
27 hits.
So that one attack hits you for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Con save.
Con save for concentration.
Wait, what class are you that you could shield a 22?
The spell shield. It's a +5 to my armor class.
Oh.
It's a really good spell. All right, that's it for them. The start of his turn, he has to make a strength saving throw.
Come on. Yeah, actually, hold on, let me double check that. Sorry, I'm getting real excited now. It's a strength.
Okay.
Come on, you motherfucker, whiff. Ha ha! He's going over the side.
He's pushed 15 feet off the edge of the building. He falls the 45 feet to the street below, taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage on the end.
Gravity kill?
Not a gravity kill, but remember the cavalry that was there? They basically had all readied actions so that if anybody came out that front door or was an enemy in range, they charge. So there are 2 cavalrymen in charging range, and they charge.
Good old truffle,
All
truffle.
according to plan.
Yeah. Technically get advantage because he's prone, which is funny because they're up on horses.
Do they get extra advantage because he's literally falling onto their spears?
No, because the time it takes him to get there, he does hit the ground first.
Yeah, fair enough.
One of those will hit him. Dealing 12 more piercing damage to him. And he is looking to be near death.
Fuck.
It's still his turn, though, so he stands up.
Fuck.
He's going to look up at you. And he's going to wave his sword around and start attacking the cavalrymen. And his second strike, he's going to punch the other guy.
Is he in a mist cloud?
He isn't. No, that dissipates at the start of his turn. So actually, yeah, he's in a Misty Cloud. So that's like shield. But because they had lances, they were using a reach. So he has to move over towards them. And 14 would not hit. He's then going to start scaling the building, using the mist to avoid attacks of opportunity from the zone of controls of the cavalrymen. But he's only able to get up like 15 feet on the front of the building. And that's it for him. Takashi.
Takashi.
What would you like to do?
I will give him a most dishonorable death and shoot him between the eyes.
Roll to hit.
Shoot him between the eyes through the back of the skull.
You are at disadvantage because of the protective mist. That's a miss. That's a hit. So the mist dissipates. As the mist clears, you guys see this arrow of Takahashi sticking out from between his eyes as he falls off the building and lands with a meaty thud on
the building. It's on the ground.
He started climbing up the building.
Oh, okay.
So he was like 10 feet in the air. With a meaty thud, lands on the cobblestone street, unmoving. Anything else, Takashi or Takahashi? The two doppelgangers are still on the roof.
No, but wait, did you vocalize he was climbing up the building?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
He did.
And the mooks didn't give reactions?
Correct.
Protective mist. You can't attack a person with an attack of opportunity if you can't see them.
Alright, whatever. No, I did my attacks, that's all.
All right. Alvaro's.
So the two that I attacked, they
Aren't there anymore.
are they the ones? They're not there anymore. So the ones that I see now are the real ones.
I mean, you saw them hit Lucina, so you presume they're real.
Okay, I'll hit them with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Remind me, is that 2d20? Just two rolls, or
It's just 2 attack rolls. So d20 plus
Yeah.
4 and a d20 plus 4.
yeah.
All right. Miss.
Listen to me, dice. Don't fuck up.
Miss. Anything else?
Uh, the boss guy is dead, right?
He appears to be dead.
I guess I'll get closer. Where is he at the moment? He's just on the floor.
He's on the street.
Oh yeah, I'll get closer.
You're in the second floor of a building across the road from him. Are you jumping out? Are you jumping out the window or going down the stairs?
I'm on the second floor.
That's what you guys said you were setting up at.
Yeah, I'll go down maybe to like the first floor. I'm not jumping out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like, because there are some party members here I totally could see jumping out the window.
I would absolutely probably do that.
It's a trope. I have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can go down there.
That's basically it.
All right. Lucina, it is your turn.
2 punk bitches.
2 punk bitches.
How fucked up?
They're both bloodied.
All right, let me see here. Let me double check to make sure I have the resources. Awesome. So I see these two. I see these 2 jolly jackasses.
Yes, they are visible.
Are they jolly?
Yes. Yes, you can see these like extremely wide, smiles with way too many teeth on their mouths.
Alrighty. Question.
Mhm.
Is it possible to get these guys within a 10-foot line?
Yes.
Cool. Would I need to reposition my line of wind?
To do what?
Catch them in it.
Yes.
Am I able to rotate around them in such a manner I can get them in there without having to spend the bonus action to do it?
Yes. You can just pass between them.
That'll leave me in melee, though?
You're already in melee.
Right, but I'll maintain melee. Okay.
Yes.
Alright. So I will pass between them.
Mm-hmm.
I intend to cast a 1st level spell or higher, so I will bonus action fly a teensy bit in that direction.
Okay.
That way they are both in the line of this wonderful gust of wind.
Uh-huh.
And then I shall twin cast Witch Bolt at the 3rd level.
Interesting. Roll to hit. As your gust of wind dies.
Yep.
You hit one of them.
Alright, give me 1 second.
The one on the left.
I shall expend a sorcery point for Seeking Spell
Okay.
on
What's
the
that
11.
do? Yeah, I figured. What's that do?
Lets me re-roll it.
Ah, okay. Couldn't remember if it was a flat mod or... Alright, yeah, so they both hit.
So that's a 27
Uh-huh.
and a 16.
Okay. So the guy on the left is dead. The guy on the right is badly injured but still alive. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, Freeman.
Oh, well, sounds like there's one up still, eh?
Yes, on the roof.
I would like to take aim at him and fire.
Okay. Yep.
What a satisfying way to end this.
Yeah. So the arrow hits him. He explodes into tofu like his friend, and the gust of wind just throwing the tofu bits off, raining on the corpse of the boss. And you guys are out of initiative.
I want to go
Cool.
loot the dead body. And to get there
I was
first,
gonna go do that.
I jump out the roof to beat him there. On the second floor.
I counter jump off the roof to beat him there.
I jump out the first story window.
You're
first
not
story
at the
window.
window. You didn't say you're at the window.
All out of rash.
I swear.
Yeah,
We
He was
each
done the first-
bodily throw ourselves off of buildings,
Okay.
diving at
On
the loot.
Diving at the loot.
I don't.
I Eldritch Blast the other two. No.
That's a good way to die, Squishy.
All right, so I calculated it. This encounter, I have done more than 1,000 points of damage.
Well, I mean, you did 900 in one go, so
960.
it probably wouldn't be terribly difficult to do 100 more.
960.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just happy.
Well, Lucina, by the time you get to the edge and lower yourself down, that's about when Takahashi would get to the body with you. So you're both there at the body.
What's he got?
Well, he had a short sword. It's currently on the ground there. You can see worked into the hilt a coat of arms of the Empire of Evrevia. The armor he was wearing has been utterly destroyed. And there is what looks to be a coin pouch and a scroll tube tied to his belt.
Is it just besides
It's on the sword.
Is it a normal short
I'm joking.
sword?
You don't see anything odd about it except for the insignia.
Could be he was using it as a spellcasting focus, given how he was waving it around. Actually, is that what it looked like? He was performing somatic components?
Yes.
Was he just using fog cloud?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that was something special.
Yes.
How much coins?
Alright, you open up. He doesn't have any coins. Inside, you find a dozen blood red rubies, each worth 100 gold.
Personally,
you
I'm more
putting that on
interested
your-
in the sword than the valuables.
Are you putting that on your sheet, Hayes, or do you want me to put it in
Yeah.
the party stuff? Okay.
I got much. Does the scroll look like a normal scroll?
It looks like a scroll tube. Like
So
it's
the tube of scroll.
yeah, it's like a hard leather cylindrical case with a cap on one end.
Okay. Take a look.
All right, you open it up.
It explodes in yellow mist.
You wish.
I'd prefer that over I prepared explosive runes today.
Who looted my body?
We haven't touched your body yet. We're all rushing to the other.
They all rush to the enemy.
Okay.
We'll get to you.
I'll
Yeah.
get up to HK's body while they're all worried about that.
But we haven't cleared the rest of the structure yet. Don't you think you better
Yeah.
wait?
Guys,
I can
Guys.
just climb up there. We have a ladder.
yeah, that scroll tube, do not open it.
Too late, Takashi already said
I
he
already
was.
said I opened it.
Yeah, he opened it, and pulled out the scroll, and was looking at it.
I walk away. I have learned to fear
Bad news.
Underdark putting paper in front of me or near me.
Okay.
Would I have reached the body by now?
Yes, you would have been reaching it with them as he's looking at this scroll. Which
He's
you can-
looking at the scroll.
Which I'm
I'll
going to
look at-
finish
He's looking at
saying
the
what
scroll,
it
so let him
fucking
look at the
is
scroll.
before I get interrupted for a fifth goddamned time.
Sorry.
Hayes.
Was
It,
there
it is a
question in there?
it is a scroll of Mordenkainen's sword.
Okay.
It's a high level spell.
What does it do?
It creates a sword-shaped plane of force that hovers within range and lasts for the duration. And when the sword appears, you can make a melee spell attack against a target of your choice within 5 feet of the sword. On a hit, it takes 3d10 force damage, and until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to move the sword up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. It's basically a higher level version of a spiritual weapon. Does more
But-
damage.
I don't need to use magic to use it or anything?
You can attempt to use the spell even if it's not on your sheet, but there is a chance that it will fail. Like, if you're not normally able to cast the spell, like if you're not a wizard or a bard, and you can't cast 7th level spells, you have to make an Arcana check to cast it from a scroll.
Oh, yeah, probably not good for me, Dan. And that's all he had?
Those 3 items were the only things recoverable, yes. His clothes and his armor were destroyed in the fighting.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
HK,
I
if you want to send me
perform
your sheet, I'll transfer it over.
an investigation check on the sword?
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check then, Alvaros.
What is my investigation? I think it's just. I think it's just.
That would be good to
okay.
know that.
I have a feeling this is gonna be bad. Oh! I got max, I think.
Yeah, as you're looking at this sword, you realize that it looks like where the hilt meets the handle,
Mhm.
like underneath the wrapping on the handle, there is like a piece of parchment that was there, that the wrapping was wrapped around to hold it there.
I will tell this to other people and ask if I should take it out and try and read it. Because I'm not going to do anything without asking first, because this seems kind of bad.
Why would you think that asking first matters? Just do it.
You know that
Okay, I'll
one
do it.
scene in The Mummy?
No, Ruffles, asking first is very important.
You know that one scene from The Mummy? You must not read from the book!
That is exactly why we ask first. That is also why I ran away when Takashi pulled that scroll out.
Where I'm gonna now.
Well, the scroll is fine, so why shouldn't this be fine?
Takahashi saw The Mummy, so he's now gonna go the other way.
Alvaros, that thinking right there, that's how you get explosive runes this morning.
Mm.
Always gotta
Okay,
be careful.
yeah,
You never know when the
I'll take it
dungeon
out.
master's gonna bomb your toilet.
I don't mind if I die right here and now. I'll read it.
All right, so you unwrap the wrapping. It's just like a leather wrapping on the handle, pretty standard. You unfurl this mashed up piece of parchment. And the parchment has a inked seal on it, like someone used like a signet ring, except instead of dipping it into wax, they dipped it into ink and then pressed it on the paper. And beside it is, do you read Draconic?
Oh, I might. Let me check, actually. Do not. I speak Abyssal, Common, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
Well,
Wait,
unfortunately, this appears to be written in Draconic.
Oh wait, does he say that? Because I speak Draconic.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I'll say that I cannot read this.
I'm very smart. I will read it.
Okay.
All right.
Takashi, can you read it out loud? I can read
Yes,
Draconic
please
too,
do.
but I don't want to be nearby.
Yes. Helps me sound out the words better.
I prepared implosive runes last night.
And there's something very important on this list now. Y'all need to look at this. Oh wait. Plus my bag of holding that's got all the
Yeah,
stuff in it.
Yep.
We still got a little while.
We have like a week for that, don't we?
Yeah.
4 days.
Somebody may want to pick up that book though.
Yes, we're handling your corpse.
Yeah,
And
I'm up there
in fact,
right now.
We will be taking you to the local temple.
Yeah, we're probably gonna res you, but I'm still gonna shuffle through your
I mean,
pockets.
unless you're saying you don't want to be rezzed.
Oh, well, if you're gonna res me then.
I mean, that's the
It's not
idea.
gonna stop me from going through your pockets. I am a rogue.
We have the finances.
Upon
Yeah, we
rebirth,
can get you up.
Can we
Okay, well
rename
then never
him?
mind.
If we reborn
No.
him? Oh.
His soul, well, whatever is equal to his soul, will come back to his body. It's not like you're, reprogramming a robot.
Oh, please. We both know HK doesn't have a soul.
I'm a
Yeah,
droid.
we know.
Reprogram me. Drop me off at the local chop shop.
I just
He
don't
has some kind of
understand
weird
how
homunculus.
We have robots. I'm still very confused.
Technically,
Magical robots.
Gilbert is correct. That's exactly what
Kakashi.
he is. He is a
Hayes.
suit of armor that's got a soul embedded in it. That's
Hayes,
exactly what it is.
Don't think of him as a robot. Think of him as an animated suit of armor or golem.
You've seen Full Metal Alchemist?
No, he doesn't watch anime.
There's a live
But
action
that's
one.
basically what he is, because with custom lineage and then reborn, it's basically a suit with a soul in it.
Yeah, he's basically a dead man whose soul is bound to a suit of armor.
And he was named like a droid.
That was his doing.
Look, man, we don't question Mister's naming conventions.
His name is Henry Cavill, and this is the 40th suit of armor he's been bound to.
Perhaps HK is a maker's mark,
I'll call him Henry from now on. I like
and
that.
47 is like the 47th suit of armor made by I don't know.
I mean 48.
Yeah,
You said 40.
Yeah, so when he comes back again, it'll be the HK49.
Be HK49 when we come back.
I'm just gonna call him Henry from now on. I like that.
I like Henry. I think I'm gonna start calling
Yeah.
him Henry too.
yeah, he's Henry now.
You've been reborn enough that your soul is becoming a real boy.
It'll be Henry 49.
Henry 49.
All right. So what does this piece of sticky note say?
It's a long, thin piece of parchment, like it was wrapped around the inside of the handle, and it says, "This sword is bound to you the same way your soul is bound to the Emperor's. Long live the Empire of Arevia."
Who's that?
The bad guys in our story.
Their souls are bound to their emperor.
And to their weapon. So
Perhaps he sits upon a throne of brass.
Interesting. Interesting thought process.
Yeah, I'd rather be reincarnated than my choice that I rolled for my next character.
Yeah, no, we'll get you back up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It's pretty simple.
We got the finances, and we haven't entered the nihilistic death spiral that we did last campaign. So yes, we're bringing you back.
Plus, the local clergymen are pretty familiar with us. You know that scene in Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yes, I know all of them. We quote it regularly.
Oh, you guys again.
Seriously, I think it's after 3 deaths you get a free Sunday.
So let's check the rest of the house out there. Castle building structure.
Okay. Takashi, are you going in through the front door?
Don't
We
do
have
that.
a ladder.
I
Go
go
up
up
through the
from
side.
the 3rd floor.
Ah, okay.
Tactical entrance.
I'll go through the front door.
I'm not going
But
to
I'm
be
already on the
anywhere near
third
it.
floor. I'm already on the third floor.
I'm not gonna go in, I don't think.
All right, so Freeman, you'd get to the front door before Takahashi can get on the roof to get into the third floor.
Oh no, I was already on the third floor in HK's body. I
Oh,
said
yeah,
that
that's
far
right.
earlier.
Ah, okay. So you'd be up there, and Takahashi's coming up there, and you would see that in the southern middle part of that room is a plinth, and on that plinth is a very familiar looking tome.
I'd like to pull out some string and paint it yellow.
Okay.
What?
Improvised caution tape. I'd like to quadrant off the area
What?
with rope at least.
Why did you have yellow paint on you?
Well, I had this really good deal with a dye trader earlier in the week. He died, so I kind of just took all his stuff.
The dye trader died.
All right, what else we got?
But yes, I would like to erect a rope barrier around that.
Okay.
After I finish rifling through HK's pockets. I'll let you know what I take.
Alrighty. So looting the rest of the building actually doesn't take all that much time. As there are various items throughout it, including the remnants of tofu. Like everything's got like this layer of tofu on it. As a result of your rather dynamic entry, rather than having to fight your way to the boss, you basically blew up all of the minions and all the traps.
That was the idea.
Mm-hmm. That was a very good idea. A great application of it. Just a couple of things you did blow up. Well, I had this all written down. I was like, all right, well, some of this stuff probably got blown up by the bomb. So let me remove some of it.
Oh, I was gonna say, so the rest of the fights that we get in are probably gonna be in like, World War II style bomb shelters, whatever bosses we come up against. 2 feet of
You
concrete.
guys ever see like the video of where they go to throw the grenade in the hole of the bunker, and then it rolls down, and it comes out another hole at their feet?
Oh, the
Oh,
false
yeah.
vents?
Yeah, I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, they're false vents. They're basically they're tricks. But yes, those are great.
Build
I
those
mean,
into all the defense.
It'd probably be a good idea for us to not rely on using these in that manner.
Oh yeah, no, this is kind of a one-off. We'll get a few more creative applications in the future, but I doubt we'll be doing a breached entry on the wrong side of the building very often.
Yep, and this is the sum total of everything you find worth money in that building.
Hey, we have funds.
I mean, we already had funds, but now we have more. Alright. Let me pull up my calculator here and start adding that. I'm gonna throw the coins on my sheet. If you guys wanted any items, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just throw them in the party inventory.
Yeah, and as you guys finish looting the building, the captain of the cavalry comes up to you and says, "Well, that was well fought. None of them seem to have escaped. The Viscount would like to hear from you personally, though, about this."
Why is that?
Should I go?
We're
You're-
all going.
What? Why would you not? You're part of the party.
Can you get me
We're
back
all
to
going.
the-
We're gonna get our buddy up, and then we're gonna go see the Viscount.
Okay.
And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Perfect timing.